No king, no flag, no man to hold. Their hearts burn fierce, their spirits bold. In every shadow where danger lies, there are hobos heeding adventurers' calls. No king, no flag, no land to hold. Their hearts burn fierce, their spirits bold. In every shadow.
Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. I'm Darth Wookie. Hold on, let me get the aforementioned sound check done because, of course, my sound won't work tonight. Gimme. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, how y'all doing? Happy Thursday again. All right, so I'm going to bring the party in right now. Oh, that's what you guys need. You all need a little hope on the Darth Wookie cam. Let's bring the Darth Wookie cam in. All right, Darth Wookie cam is up. Hey guys, how's it going? All right, we're going to pick up the first beginning of the first chapter of the Eve of Vecna. Or sorry, Eve of Ruin from Vecna, and let me bring the party in. Hello, everyone. Please get your silly comments off. No,
Silly
nothing.
comment. What silly
Oh.
comment?
Mike, I need you to roll my interest rate, bro.
There we go. You are at
7. That's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not great.
Interest rates, perfect.
There we go. You're at 33%.
Yeah, it's just the best.
33. Dude, I didn't know there were bonuses applied to this.
Taxes. All right. Reminder: this is not Critical Role. We all have real jobs. Not that they don't, but they're doing way more successful than us. To gotta do. What is Jesus, man?
That's his interest rate.
What has Jesus got to do with it?
1040. All right.
Jesus isn't going to affect my interest rate. He's going to raise it.
He is.
From the dead.
All right. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight?
Trick question. Don't trust me.
I'm on the way home.
How are we doing, by the way?
Are we doing? So, everyone can log in and see their characters. I'm looking at the screen. You know, none of you really got hit because Gorbachev, as we started last night, as you do your normal planning and what have you, you decided to cast the protection from good and evil on him and cause all the undead creatures to have disadvantage at attacking him. Which they also had resistance to damage, so he didn't take a lot of damage. And you had ended up that way after a lead from Lord Neverember, the senior, the person whose gold you were trying to find for everybody else, and now him, said, "Hey, I'll give you the key if you to help me get the gold and give you a bigger cut than anyone else is offering you. But the key, you have to do this thing for me first."
So they don't know that if we find the gold, we find the gold, right?
You can go ahead and try. Yeah, and yes. Do you think that the person, the player group called the Murder Hobos, or the in-game group called the Floridians, is somehow gonna magically be thought as trustworthy at all times is probably someone's assuming that already.
No. See, there's a hurricane in Florida now, so if anything, we're a disaster relief group.
Right. We're humanitarians of sorts.
Oh, I was gonna say we need Red Cross right now, not the other way around.
That too.
We're
What he
FEMA.
said.
Yeah, good way to go. So, it's just so many jokes there. We'll let that one go. You are, after getting the information, you've gone to the colloquial term, the Neverdeath graveyard, which was constructed in Riverton during Lord Neverember's rule here, and is probably part of the reason why you have to get a million gold dragons and bring them back, is he embezzled it here because Neverdeath is not like the normal name. People don't want undead roaming it at night, but you dodged.
Really?
No, that's generally the necropolis inside the city when people come to visit their dead. The dead shouldn't rise out and try to eat you.
I guess that's
Oh,
a
that?
Isn't it
bit of a negative.
Necropolis?
Even in
Wait,
D&D
do I have-
world.
Do I have other necromancers here?
I think I can.
We're gonna
No,
do
I
a little
can't.
bit of retcon and say that during the ascent here, there was a moment where like, wait a second, why have I not come here at night in the to study all the undead here? And you realize Elsie has kept this hidden from you for however many years you've been working there. And it says, after we're done, totally.
I'm like, okay.
But if you want to, just for the, hold on, let me get rid of the rolling trash you guys have put on the screen.
What's the matter now?
Shush.
We're getting our rolls out the way.
Coloring some things on the screen. And let me, so people can see it. Let me move. You can't see Gorbachevy's big face, but I put Gorbachevy on the screen so we can see our title seek card for the night. Go ahead and let's see what you roll, please. Give me some Arcana checks. I will give you advantage.
Someone roll for me,
because you
please.
Oh yes. So who would like to roll 2d20 for him advantage? And I'll find out what his thing is.
I have a +7 on Arcana, so
There you go. He knows it off the top of his head. What a great person.
I'm a fantastic wizard, as they say.
Yeah, you got +7, so that would be a 24.
25.
No, 25.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
you know,
rolling, whoever rolled for me.
You're welcome.
That was Kai. So,
That's what I
as you were going through, and again, thank you everyone who is kind of listening to us. We have some people who travel, hence we do this on remote on Fantasy Grounds using Fantasy Grounds Unity.
Another edition of Hobos on a Plane.
Debarking a plane, traveling home. So
I'd watch it.
Traveling
that's
hobo.
fine. So I know I have at least 6 followers to 8 followers at all times because
There's 4 of us are usually there.
Are we the 6 to 8 followers?
We're half of those.
I don't know, you guys. I don't think all 8 of you follow me because you guys are jerks.
Well,
My dad's gonna start watching the stream. Does that support?
Fantastic. Word of mouth helps me for. We're almost to affiliate.
are we? What are we full
Yeah,
of?
I get 18 more people. I get some level of monetization and do ads and stuff.
Ads and stuff.
You also can get into secret affiliate Twitch clubs.
Yeah, I get a secret affiliate Twitch clubs. What he said.
Feels like our AI artificer should be able to create users.
Is that like the Freemasons
Actually,
or something?
very frowned upon. It does feel like Freemasonry, but as an actual Freemason, it's not.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, everyone, I am an actual Freemason.
He's trying to interject that for credibility's sake. All right, we're good. Move on.
Yeah, well,
He's a
that's one way to get canceled, right?
I don't know if you should reveal that.
You watch our
anyway.
language, but sure.
Okay, fine. He's a paid Mason, right? It's different.
Yeah,
He
so
lays bricks.
Actual
He lays
stonemason in my free time.
He just hasn't been locked down yet.
No.
Still free.
Yeah.
So
Where
wait,
is this?
do we finish that battle?
We did finish the battle, and hold on, I'm trying to
Sorry.
use the
Force?
controls here for rotating around. How did you use the controls for rotating around into 3D view?
Turn
Oh, there
right,
it is.
turn left.
Oh, there it is. I got it. It's the middle button. I haven't used it. So yes, there you are.
Where
I
are
don't
we?
see nothing.
He's showing us on his stream.
Oh,
No. So you
Just remember, he wants us to have followers, so we have to watch him.
no.
I like to
No, I'm
follow
just
him.
changing
He
the
wants
view.
us to actually watch.
No. I'm forcing you guys. It's the only way I'm gonna get followers. You need to do this, okay?
You don't watch the stream, you can't be part of the campaign.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
I'm
not
if you don't
sharing
turn it on, I'm not going to let you roll.
Yeah, this is not happening. Right?
Oh, you rolled another one. That sucks.
Well, if you logged into the stream, you'd know.
You'd be +2 on that. If you follow me, you'd be +3.
I'm not doing that, but I could. I'm gonna
Not
work out
beyond the realm
mechanics
of
later.
possibility or reason.
Seems like a great idea. All right, so the 24 arcana during your flight here and through this, yeah, there's a collection of different necrotic and necromantic energies flowing around. Just the normal, like, hey, somebody had a very violent death and something to do, and the normal undead is born. Someone, you felt what maybe a witch's thing, we're near the ocean, it could be hags, some sea hags around here, but there's definitely energies of various things, and as you didn't notice it when you first walked in. Only thing you notice is it was strangely devoid of energy in the front. But as soon as these things came up, and almost like there's some sort of energy wafting from the darker areas of this dungeon, you do feel something. There is a weird necromantic power going on here. But I want you, because you rolled so high, I want you to make a magical insight check. I will also give you advantage because, again, you are part necromancer. So go ahead and do it again. Advantage, Kai. Or whoever else would like to rate the roll the chance.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I just rolled it.
So he rolled a nat 20
You're
on
welcome.
it. You don't know what it is, Katana, but for lack of a better term, you know the magical taste and smell of it now. There's a little something else, a je ne sais quoi, that is tainted in this necromantic energy that you've never felt before, and it's powerful.
Am I a little oily down there?
Say again?
I said, am I a little oily down there from the feeling?
No. Yes, you are as a person who gets excited for power. You are definitely. What is this? You have not felt this, and also as a kind of the unwritten rule from all Warforged, as a race of people not from this world, it has a little bit of a flavor of multiverse or different energy, but it's something so unique. You think it's dark, like not like you, like benevolent necromancer, but maybe something different. You're not sure. But it would get you. It's like sticking your tongue to a 9-volt battery. Whoa! What is that?
People don't just do that.
No. Only him.
Oh.
I don't know what a 9-volt battery is.
Anyone else who has trained Arcana can make a straight Arcana check. The DC is actually 25.
I roll
Someone
better
can
for
roll
him.
one for Gorbachev as well, please. Because he's a bard and he can do whatever he wants. No matter how stupid he is. No.
I just keep throwing dice. I apologize.
It's all right. Get all the heebie-jeebies out. It's all right, Kai. It's not going to help you. So, only Katana from her just knowledge and training. And you think part of it would be from your finer training you had with your mentor at the Arcanium. It's unique. You will never, ever forget it's like ever again. And you know, going deeper, you at least find the source of it.
Awesome. Okay.
It was a nat 20. I got to give you something for a nat 20. Especially when I said, use your magical insight, because you had a high enough thing. So there you go.
So, boys, we got to get deeper.
Go deep.
So do you guys want to do anything else in this room while you're here?
Well, can you put the
Kai,
map
look
up?
at the bottom of this bottle. We got to go deeper.
Yeah, you gotta put the map up. We lost it.
I know there's
Oh,
alcohol
I'm
in
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
Sure you'll find your way. Uh-oh. Are we
There you go.
Oh, hold on. I was on the mute. None of those words came out of me.
Oh, that was Gorbachev. We're good.
I haven't even walked. I barely walked
Wow, I
into
can
the.
just double click on that. Oh, that's much easier now for me.
We all
Oh, it's
having
on that.
challenges
Oh, that's
simultaneously.
fantastic. Hold on.
Yeah, your thing popped up in 3D on our screen, just like that. Poof. I don't know how you
that's
did
great.
that.
This is fantastic.
Is it? How do I make this guy move around in here now?
Clear all initiatives. And I can just do this. Boop.
There's a lot of puddles in here.
And
Pebbles?
Of
I will kill
What?
this thing from everyone else. So last time is gone. Gorbachev's big, sexy body's gone from the stream.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yes. When is it gonna get cold?
Say again?
next
One more
week.
time? Oh,
I
when's it
figure
gonna get
since
cold?
we're wait, did we? Yeah. Do we not have winter in this game?
We
Oh, no,
just
you are
December.
currently
We're
you
in
guys
winter,
rolled
aren't we?
winter before. This is it has been an overcast day. So this is actually very cold.
Can we roll that again?
You will after
feel no
tomorrow
pain.
morning.
Oh. Can we nap here?
You just started the
I
night.
don't know. We gotta go kill the what's in the next room, by the way? What did I identify? What are they called?
There's one retcon which maybe will come up. I'll see if it does. You noticed that room was just a room full of coffins.
Did anyone open them?
And you can certainly try. There's coffins around you. There's coffins down there in your room. What would you like to do?
Any of you,
Gorbachev tries to throw some halls inside of the coffin.
well, I was gonna say, any of you check those coffins for magic?
I think technically you're the thief.
Yeah, you can check for traps and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have I'm not trained in arcane, so I'm saying maybe someone
Hey,
can
Solid,
sense
welcome
magic.
to chat.
Magic.
I could do
Coming
that.
from
Would
it.
you like me to check? I can check for traps and I can check for magic. How's that?
That's what I'm saying.
You don't have to check for anything. You guys just walk down the freaking stairs.
You'd like that, but we're not. We're
Yeah,
not
that's
listening.
okay.
Dance at
What is he
Carlton.
doing now?
So yeah, someone do an arcana check.
I'll do an arcana check. How's that?
I'm doing an arcana check. I'm checking for magic.
You guys just can't start rolling freaking dice. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna walk. You go ahead.
Let's take a peek down the hall.
Hello, Solid. Thank you for joining.
So we killed all the guys in that room. Can we loot? What do we got? Do I have any body parts that are interesting? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. I asked you. I couldn't do it.
You are
last time.
surrounded by the bodies and corpses of whites. So again, let me give a quick refresher because hey, also everyone, Solid, we have a new follower. Thank you, Mr. Solid, watching our D&D stream. I have some wonderful people starting the first room of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. You have, because of your wonderful subtle noises, but you did it on purpose. You sent Gorbachev down and had him stand at the top of the stairs and bang his axe, and the 5 whites that were downstairs did exactly what you wanted him to, ran upstairs and he blocked them all from coming, and you took pot shots and did it. And you had cast protection from
Good and evil.
good and evil, so the undead didn't hit you. So you are surrounded by the now fastly decaying corpses of 5 whites and their sorted armor pieces. They're none of them magical. They're excluding a magic energy because they're undead and we're keeping it. But I don't need you to have a roll for it. You're a necromancer. You don't want these pieces for any project you're doing unless you're doing skeletons. You could probably make a really
What about
cool
the
skeleton
armor?
beast.
I'm asking you about the armor.
If you want the armor for like foot soldier armor, it is totally. It literally is. It is better than foot soldier armor. If you really want me to do it, you can take all the armor. It will take about 5 minutes to like. Do you want the body parts, or do you want to take the body parts out?
I don't want the
shovel it
armor,
all
the body
into the bag
parts.
of holding.
Yeah, I just want the
like
armor.
that.
I want to harvest the armor.
All right, so you gonna do it quietly? You gonna get some help from the guys? What are you doing?
I'm like, guys, get the armor.
You all do it together. Just give a group stealth check, and we'll see what you guys get.
All right.
Stealth
Okay.
armor stealth.
Hold on, let me put some music going real quick in the background.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
For you, you won't be able to hear shit.
Then it's Benny Hill. You're putting Benny Hill on?
West Stone will bloat very good.
Hey, Unstoppable! Thank you for coming and joining us.
We're gonna stop you.
Oh, shut up. Unstoppable.
We
thank you for
harvest
being a
the
follower.
armor.
Oh, I gotta do the Carlson. Hey, do. All right, so wait. Look, you guys don't have to watch the scene because then you don't have to see me do the Carlton every time somebody. Hey, thank you, man. I don't have any bits yet. Thank you. I thank you very much. So, let's see the group stealth check. Someone
not
just for
great.
the roll a couple d20s for.
Let's fucking go!
Hold on, I'm gonna open the door and let my kid in.
There's a couple.
I need
There's
one
a
of
bunch of.
Ooh,
There's a bunch of 20.
no, not good.
Ignore the second
I
roll.
say-
Thank you, Sal. Thank you. All right, so let's
I
see.
say we bow.
All right, you, as far as you know, are quiet as you can be. You guys have some armor. Are you putting it inside the bag of holding?
Yeah,
I am not putting it inside of the bag of holding. Someone else is.
I'll put
Where
it
will
in
you be
there.
when that happens?
I will
So,
be.
reason there's some trepidation about opening the bag of holding is, what was it again? Oh, katana, because you can't breathe air, you decided because, and my well-laid trap and story point is you went over to the other side of the occupied zone where they don't like Warforged. You hid in the bag of holding for a long period of time. And the bagman now haunts you.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yes.
guy.
Evil bagman, bad. Bagman,
So-
bad.
But that means that no matter what happens, you always have to be the one to
Leave the
I had
room,
wrong music on.
as they say.
No. You might have to leave the room, but you're going to roll the percentile die.
Okay. Roll them, boys.
Oh, nice.
85.
All right. So, you as you've normally done, Katana goes out and stands behind something solid like rock, and you're like, all right, stand there, leave the door open. As you guys turn your back, he totally closes the door, or she totally closes the door. You open the bag. I want everyone to make a perception check, not except Katana because she has closed the door. Unless you do want to have the door open, Katana.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those days.
So, Amnon.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It wouldn't be. Other way around. Kai, roll something for Gorbachev. Roll D20. He doesn't add anything. He's not smart or wise. He literally has the highest score.
Fucking genius today.
So, Gorbachev and Kai, you don't see anything, but you could have sworn you heard something when you put it all in. It doesn't, and you both kind of look at each other. No one else looked at it. No one else heard it, and you heard it more solidly than he heard it. You're like, did you hear something? Everyone's like, no. And then Kai looks at you like, it sounded like a grunt. He's like, yeah. No one hears anything. You guys both can't tell if you're crazy or not, but it does give you a really crappy feeling. You got all the stuff.
We know we're both crazy.
When you open the doors to let Katana in, she is 20 feet back studying some undead that are walking around the graveyard in the back. Just not caring at all.
Weird.
Oh, the fleshy people, are you done? Okay. All right, so you have some stuff. Are you guys going to do anything else in this room?
I'm going to march the cannon up a little bit further. So
I think everyone was out looking for us to try and discover whether there was any
We're
magic.
Can we open one of the? Nah, actually, that'd be so loud. Let's just keep going.
They are stone. I can on the outside they are engraved the name and birth year of the Hallixes, owners of this people who died 40 years ago during one of the calamities that happened in the area. And the lore, there's a fire 40 years ago when the volcano exploded, but in my world it's a little fudged. So
can you refresh my memory on the people? We never went into detail on the people. There's 4 people we're supposed to find, right?
There were 4 people that the Lord Neverember said you're going to find. Again, remember, Lord Neverember is the guy whose gold you're trying to steal for everyone else, and he now wants you to steal from him.
Could you describe what those people? So, could you give us the list of those people again and what they look like?
I can.
Because that'd be helpful. Because
It
we're known to
would.
murder people.
It would. I promised I'd copy them in, and I didn't, so I will eventually.
There was a gnome. There was something else too. There's 3
It
others.
is Eldon Keyword, a highly knowledgeable scholar who specializes in the outer planes.
We're doing a keyword search. Seriously?
Keyword. But you are... God damn it, what a dick.
Just saying.
Yeah, look, Chris Perkins wrote the names. We've all he's a great writer. I don't know if he uses AI for the names. That's why I use AI for pictures and audio. I use it, but I like Bob for my names because screw that.
So we got Don Keyballs. Who else?
Keyword. Eldon Keyword. Adrena hold on. Lamson Settle. Oh, really? She's a human actor. Actually, because you guys who would know this, it would be Elsie and Katana can roll history checks, and Gorbachev gets to roll one for free because he's a bard.
I'm AFK, so my
No,
ass
you get to roll two. So roll two, Katana, Kai for Katana, and Brian as they are traveling.
Hang on. I'm at stairs.
So that's a
Somebody else
15
push
from
buttons.
Elsie. All right. Kai, roll two more times. No.
Damn.
Elsie, you vaguely remember that there was an actress in Riverton / Waterdeep that goes by that name. In fact, funny enough, it's the theater that you need to go to for the Vault of Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Saracel Malinosh. God, hold on. I'm gonna try one more time. A drink will help, I'm sure.
Samusel.
Keyword search.
Don't make me laugh with the beer in my nose.
Never. Not my goal at all.
No, you never do that. Not my brother. My
Sammy
brother wouldn't
Memory.
do crap like that. Dick.
Sammy Memories. Yeah.
All right. Sarcel Malinosh.
Oh,
Woo.
crap.
Human
Sarcel?
wild magic sorcerer who plumbs the mysteries of the outer planes. And Umberto Noblin. Shut it. Is a gnome historian who has written books on various deities. And then when you were driving back from the in the submarine, submarine with Jar Axel, who had arranged this meeting, which you've intuited is because he apparently owed something to Lord Neverember. And you have realized that one of the currencies that Jar Axel works on is favors. And considering the first favor you realize is with the essentially king of Neverwinter or Ravensburg across the river, he seems to have some decent favors. So he asked you on the way back, though. I haven't.
Yeah, from Morticia.
He is giving you the name of 3 people. Where'd it go? There it is. 3 people that you need to find for him. You guys argue back and forth and saying, how are we going to do this for free? And he says, let me tell you the names first. One was Morticia the Searcher. And this is someone you know is... You never really asked what race she was, but she looks like a goblin. Who is kind of like the town crier and knows a lot of information. She's the one that sold the axe to that Gorbachev now has, and somehow can travel between the 2 warring nations without a problem, and be the crier in both sides of the river, mile apart. Also, that's a request from your patron, Moriarty, the Red Eye.
Yeah. Well, which we also learned through the stone that those 2 are connected.
You used your the Legend Lore spell from the Stone of Galore, which to be fair, this is a good advice to all DMs. Make sure you read the things they put in there very carefully, because the Stone of Galore gave my characters Legend Lore.
Caused you some shit.
Caused me some shit. They shouldn't have Legend Lore yet, so I had to rewrite some lore right quick. Anyway, Sorry, I gotta get my story out sometime. It turns from bullet points to lore real quick, apparently. So, and much as you were about to call bullshit on him, you got a message from Moriarty saying, "My friend and a person of yours, Morticia, the search has been taken. Could you please find her? I'm heard from Jaraxel that he knows where they are and is willing to give you the information within 25 words of that."
I already agreed to it. Yep.
Yeah, but it was a sign that Jaraxel A has a lot of really good connections, and B, he knows a lot more about you than maybe you know about yourselves. The second person he wanted you to find was Verum, which is Helmsman, who is joining us late because his daughter has softball practice. Is the kind of friend and store worker. Used to work with him when he was in the militia for the Imperium. That has been caught up in the whole mess of his store, where he's been implicated as an enemy of the state of Ravensburg and the Imperium, and had to essentially emigrate with you guys here and lost all his livelihood. You were able to find Verum as a prisoner on when you accidentally raided the Imperium of Dawn's dreadnought, and met him as one of the slaves that was being, indentured servants that was being used to help man that. And of course, Helmsman says, obviously there's no charge for getting him. And the last person was Lorgan Danor, which means nothing to you. But the forever NPC and old character of our departed ex-Navy guy, it is his adopted father. After his dad, who was the lord of his Triton community and hero and carrier of a very sacred weapon to them, family weapon, which he did have a little while ago, when he was killed, Lorgan took him in and has become his adopted father. He was a sergeant in his father's army at the time. So at that battle where he and his army got wiped out, Lorgan is one of the only survivors. As he raised him, something happened when he left to kind of re-enlist the Imperium. When he came back to see Lorgan, found his body burnt to a crisp, Star Wars style. So to hear that he's alive and being held here, he's actually speechless. He gives you that little bits in fits and starts, just kind of sitting there staring off into space. But he thought he was dead. And he's, of course, Jarnox was like, of course. Wait, we decided that all Drow have Aussie accents.
I went from French to Aussie.
Yeah, it did, right? Shit. All right, so who's Aussie? Size of a tangerine. Size of a tangerine. Size of a tangerine. So Drow from the land down under. World in thunder. All right, here we go. So Jaraxel had said, well, you can of course charge me for any of those if you'd like that information, but I think the information itself is be worth for you. God, fuck, Aussies suck.
Yeah,
You get the idea.
It might not be the Aussies that suck.
Shut it. So, imagine the Aussie accent. But, so you guys agreed to find these 3 people. So there are technically 7. All right, what are you doing, boys?
Keep going.
The first one,
Down
all
the
Gnome,
crypt.
it was all humans, 2 humans, a gnome, and what was the last one? The first one? Was that human 2?
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
It's an elf.
An elf. Okay. So Verum, Morticia. What was the third one though? For Jar?
Sarcel.
Starsail?
Oh no, the third one above. Logan.
What's his name?
Logan with an A instead of an O. Sorry. Logan with an R instead of between the O and the G.
Lorgan.
Lorgan here. I'll put it in the chat.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Here we go.
Muchas gracias. All right. I moved the cannon down a little bit to see if we can get a view what's down below, down the stairs, halfway through.
Can you see through the eyes of your...
Of my bird?
No, your bird can come back. Your bird's currently sitting in a cistern room, and all he saw was water.
I mean, we know what's in the next room. I'm pretty sure there's no enemies in there, right?
There is no enemies that you can see.
I don't think it
Right.
says. Let me see.
I don't think you can see through your turret.
No, but it'll still be it's still gonna attack before we do. So.
Oh, so you're just walking the drone out, see if it gets wiped out by something?
Yeah.
Okay. So it gets to here.
Okay.
So just double check me. You can't see, right? You can't see through it.
It doesn't. Hang on. I'm looking right through. It doesn't say it does. It doesn't say it doesn't. So I assume it doesn't.
Good, because I was assuming it doesn't either.
That's fair. I'll leave it at that. So
how long do you wait before moving it? Do you just keep walking it like after a couple seconds, or do you just walk it straight in? Do you like go 5 feet at a time and seeing what happens, or do you just walk it in and see what happens?
I was just walking in 15 feet at a time just to see what happens.
Okay.
I'll leave right about
15
there.
feet in.
That's good. I'm right there. That's okay.
Okay.
All right.
It goes about a minute. You guys can't see it from there. It's dark. There's no light.
Dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Dark vision 60 feet.
Okay. There is a tiny sized cannon sitting in an empty crypt by itself in the dark.
All right. All ahead, boys.
Hold on. I will grab you all. You are?
Put that back up there.
All right. So, getting back in. You are in stone stairways descend from atop, and they continue through that broken kind of walkway to your left-hand side. When you're looking at this, you see. Now, you probably as players can see some things in the map you shouldn't, but your characters cannot. Your PCs cannot.
So in the next room, boys, there are 2 doors to the north. There's 1 door to the west, and there is another corridor in the south.
So I've decided this is the proper way to view the game, is in the third person camera. Fantastic. Yes, the door
Well, no,
to your east.
Yeah.
So can we search this room?
You can certainly try.
I would like to check for traps and everything else. So
Go ahead.
investigation.
Have right at it. All right. You are investigating. All right. So you give the room a once over. Are you being as quiet as you can be? I mean, I have to understand like the general MO of how you guys are approaching this. Do you guys going in? You're obviously not going in as loud as me, but what level of quiet are you putting in here?
I think I'm going quiet. I don't know about you guys.
Then
We're as quiet as can be.
I'm
Every single
23
room is a
quiet.
stealth check. You're 23 quiet? Roll another one because other people have it.
That guy's not as quiet.
Go over
I
to
roll
the
with
not quiet.
advantage.
Roll another
Okay.
one for roll another one for him. All right, so everyone except Gorbachev is pretty quiet. So as a whole, you feel yourself being quiet. You kind of toss the room. Gorbachev, I'm gonna move you. Let's just say you're standing guard. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Is that actual Gorbachev?
Actual Gorbachev.
Actual Gorbachev.
Look at that.
Chained to push to talk. And trains were... I had to run.
Okay, that's the Atlanta airport. Sorry. It's just that's the way it goes.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play.
Quite. So you look inside and realize that some of the 5 coffins you were looking at obviously house the 5 whites that you now had. You now have their armor for and body parts strewn across the front of the Hallis Mausoleum. But one of the coffins is empty, and it triggers Elsie's eye, especially with her ridiculously high perception of 25. Passive. Is it 25 or that's not too high? Hold on, I forgot. This is the appropriate time to bring up.
It's 25.
I have to look at it every time because I don't believe it because I hate it.
I know.
I hate every part of it.
That's why we did it.
Wait, is this the group plan? I'm taking observant and building this just to piss off the DM.
I'm being the supportive character this time instead of the meat grinder. So I was helpful.
I know it's 25, but I still need the little card that tells me all the crap I have to remember about this campaign. And I put off to the side just for these moments. Elsie's 25 perception and 21 passive investigation, because you all suck. So because nothing goes past her very tiny and delicate and very perceptive fingers, you know what? The coffin hides a panel with a latch that causes the wall behind it to swing aside. And as you kind of search the coffin wall, you realize this is a secret door. And much like Tony Stark in Avengers Age of Ultron, you hear, as you're all looking around and Gorbachev is looking over there, saying, I don't think I see any more of those undead things. You hear, secret door, please, secret door, please, secret door. Yes, secret door! Click! You got a secret door, buddy.
All right. Whereabouts? You
Right
mark it?
there. You can now see it in your map.
I see it. Check for traps.
Isn't it really cool?
It's
Sorry,
very cool. So we're gonna come back down here.
I know. You already checked it. No traps. Nothing.
Yeah.
It in itself is the trap. You found it.
I open the door.
Yeah.
But we also.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this.
I open the door.
No reason.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
No reason. Hold on, let me put this centered on you. Oh, look at that. I can do that. Okay, perfect. Oh, let me bring this out. Sorry, I'm just first time using the 3D patterns on this thing.
Things open here. Okay.
All right, pissing me off now.
I really need to work on the LC voice without some
There you go.
creepy. So open the door.
Yep.
What do we got? What do I see?
You see a hallway. It's a secret passageway, and at the very end, it looks like it ends in another blank wall, or secret door.
Awesome. So LC whistles over, nods her head, and says, "Come on in." So we come here, and the cannon comes in with her.
Cannon comes in with her. All right. I need you to roll dexterity saving throw for the cannon.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Totally being a dick.
So good at that.
Yeah. Everyone is. You are in a tiny hallway, by yourself. The rest of the party is sitting in a room behind you, doing its best of, "We got you, buddy." There you go.
Yes, we want to get up against the wall.
I don't understand why it locks in there. That really takes me off.
Yeah, like,
Can
to
I
avoid
do
any
that?
sort of blowback.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
I was
not-
hoping you'd bring
yeah.
that to me.
This side, maybe.
Thank you very much, sir. You are a wonderful child. I love you. All right, I'm gonna go close my thing. My child has brought me food. Fantastic. All right. All right. Yum 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 yum.
Let's fucking go!
I mean, what are you doing next?
I'm investigating. What do I see? I gotta investigate, right?
You gotta roll something.
We should help him with that from a distance.
I'm gonna guide
Give
myself.
him advantage.
So with guidance.
With guidance.
So 16.
You know, you should call that before.
I should have. I forgot.
Okay, I got
Right. But he should have it be able to do with advantage, though. We should be able to
he's not
investigate
going to
with.
be. No.
No?
You guys,
No, we
no.
shouldn't.
Come on, guys. Second campaign, 8th level. No.
No? You're fucked, buddy.
No.
Have fun with your cannon.
No. Not gonna happen.
Good thing you brought your bang bang.
And technically, you have to be up here to do the investigation. Your cannon can't investigate shit.
No, I know that. It's me.
Well, do you? Do you?
Don't get like that. That's not nice.
No.
Wait, we should tie a rope around the little one.
No, Gorbachev, you come back with your accent that's much better than mine.
Well, yours is almost Australian now.
Tie a rope around leg so we can yank.
Apparently it doesn't do tiny things. I haven't figured out the thing. So you roll that. Looks clear. Not trapped.
Excellent.
Excellent. Anything? Do I see any doors? Anything else?
There's a door right there. You see the latch?
There's a door? Okay.
Yep.
Hey,
This
I'm not.
investigation includes checking that door.
I don't like this 3D thing. I can't see.
So there's
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't-
toggle thing up in the corner. You can turn on, and then it lets you rotate
there it
things a
goes.
little bit. Yeah.
Okay, well, I can.
And you can turn it off if you want.
Yeah, I did.
All right, I'm just gonna open the latch.
Open the latch.
That can't be good.
All right. Nothing happens.
Take.
What do
Come
I
on,
see?
I'm your DM. I'm not your friend.
More fun if you roll like 40 d20s, but
I'm trying to be nice.
Well,
I mean,
he's a DM. He's not a comedian.
yeah. All right, so I open the door. Do I go in?
all right. You open the door. Again, you guys have no lights on, right? So
I
again,
got
what are you guys doing about Gorbachev?
No, I'm slippery.
He's in an airport.
I'm slippery. I can get through.
And technically, yes, and we know you're covered in oil slipperiness, but I don't think Amnon has dark vision either. Or
I do.
was it Katana?
I have dark vision.
Katana doesn't
I have glowstone.
Okay. So there's a little glowstone.
Katana can follow the glowstone.
No.
So
It's important. I gotta put it on him.
Yeah, he wears it around his penis.
hang on a second. So I also have a nice little feature called magic tinkering, and I
bet
think
you
I can tap an object with my little device there, and I can shed a 5-foot radius of dim light for an additional 5 feet. So essentially, there's about 10 feet of light. So I can touch something here and make it like a little night light.
You got a hooded lantern.
Yeah, essentially. So I can do up to 5 of those. So I'll just keep using the same one. So I'll just kind of as we go through it a little bit further, I'll tap the wall light, and then I'll tap the next one, and the other one will go out, and the new one will come on.
All right.
He's annoying
So
like
crazy-
that.
Yeah. Crazy Harry Potter
Mm-hmm.
has a little light for you. All right. Is it open?
Or actually, I'll just tap the light on the Gorby and the people who can't.
On his
So I'll-
forehead. Yeah, just put them on their foreheads.
Yeah, basically,
Headlamps.
Gorby's got 2 nipple lights.
Yes, my mother always said I was a star.
Damn it. Just damn it, damn it, damn it.
Yes.
Why do I do this to myself? All right.
It's going to start to say fuck a lot, so we're going to do nipple lights instead.
Can you make ding-a-ling glow? Asking
Your
for
nipples
later.
are glowing. Yeah, you have glowing nipples. There you go.
He wishes to have ding-a-ling glow.
We're gonna keep the ding-a-ling off the glow. Thank you very much.
That's for later.
Yeah, I think you're a bard. You have a 0 level spell. You want to cast light in your dick? Go right for it. But let's try to keep it a little better. Just try.
Oh.
All right. You open the door. Rusty standing pipes, and excuse me.
Is this a character name or is your actual?
This is me chewing and trying to talk.
Oh, I thought it was a guy named Rusty Standpipe.
No, this is bad diction on my part. Shut up.
Whatever,
Shut
Sean.
it.
Bad
Shut
dick,
up.
Sean.
Shut up. I don't like my brother. Anyway.
D&D.
Rusty standing pipes and interlocking cogs cover the walls of this small alcove room. To your right is another door. Pipes above you go to your left and right and straight through the wall in front of you.
Somebody want to help me and I'll investigate? I'll come on in.
You're doing great.
Send the other little one. Bird, where are you?
There's birds.
Bird. Caca!
Bird is here.
Caca, bird, caca! Hold on, I gotta get the dog.
No. I meant the little red
No,
one.
in real life. Go ahead.
Do we take a break?
No, don't need to take a break. I'm just gonna go turn my camera off and go get a dog. He's just gonna come in here. Keep going, I'm listening.
Your camera's off. You're eating. So
I just need somebody to help me. I'm gonna cast guidance and I'll
how safe is it down there with you?
I think, Alec, is your investigation any good? Because you're part rogue.
My investigation is
I got
not great.
I got
It's
plus
plus
8.
3.
I got plus 8. If you give me advantage by helping, then it's double that plus 4.
Yeah, and you're sneaky. You go help.
All right.
I'm only +1. You must go. You have +3. That's better than 1. 3 is better than 1.
And if something does go wrong, you can get out.
You can count on us being somewhere nearby.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I'm gonna-
what was this lofty decision you just made?
We're sending the little one in.
Somebody's gonna help me. So who's helping me?
Someone's
We
gonna come
voted.
down the creepy hallway and help you.
We voted Amnon was going to go, but he hasn't moved.
Elsie starts screaming, yelling, and
I know. There's an F-bomb we wanted to do, but the DM said please try to keep the F-bombs off so we can get demonetized on YouTube. But go ahead. You feel like your character wants to drop an F-bomb. Let her rip.
I move.
Hold on.
For the sake of monetization, Amnon moved.
You gotta move laterally. You can't go through walls. I finally figured out how to move this thing. You really do have to make it go through everything.
It's really just a little toggle button you can use to do it. It's really smooth.
No, but it does toggle. But when you want to get to, what button are you talking about?
Top right corner, toggle navigation panel. Gives you some buttons you can control with. Might be a little easier for you.
I'm learning something new. Look at that. Where is?
One down. No, that's the wrong one. Go down one. No, no, no. Other down. To the right. More right. Your other right. God, you suck at driving. All the way to the right.
What are you,
Oh, that's
Asian?
much easier. Thanks. Let's get the cancel right going. God, I hate you guys.
What are you, Canadian?
I'm Knuff, okay? Look at that.
Oh, it's a boot time.
It's a boot.
Oh, look, it does WASD X. Oh, I should have just used that.
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
that.
I feel stupid now.
Guys,
No, don't. It's just better to watch.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So 22.
What was this for?
Investigation down here.
Trying to tell him the story.
Roll a perception check? Wait, 25? It smells
Passive.
dirt and dusty. You might even smell some shit.
Ew.
Awesome. And with the investigation with the pipes, what are the
Roll a
pipes?
history check.
A what?
History check.
Okay.
You know, what is the name of that guild?
Lollipop?
Water clock. You realize one of the pipes is kind of rotted away, right? Or the symbol has been kind of worn away, but you see one of the symbols for the Water Clock Guild, who handles sewage and pipes for the city.
Super helpful. Okay. Anything else? Any doors? Anything else?
Oh,
out here
sorry.
that-
I thought you heard me. There's a door to your east.
To the east. Okay. I'm gonna yell down. Hey, there's another door down here. So nothing investigation. Didn't find anything else other than just pipes in the symbol.
You wish that your character had something called a either sanitizer or a Clorox wipe.
Because we're in shit. Got it.
You have decided that there needs to be a way to pick up stuff quickly. When you
If only your knees where your shoulders would be, but you're only 3 feet tall.
If only we knew someone who was good at making little metal things, like a small extendable claw. Like if T-Rexes had hands.
Clorox wipes don't go very far when you have prestidigitation. Ooh, that's a lot.
You only could artifice yourself some stilts.
I have a sanitation tool.
Excuse me?
Some platform boots.
Gorbachev can only lick up so much, guys.
Dean
What
Simmons
do you
boots.
mean with a
What's your name?
sanitation tool? What does that mean?
I'm gonna burn it with fire.
Got it.
Oh.
Yes. So
That'll
no,
work.
the doors to your north of the way I had the picture.
Okay. So right here. All right. Check for traps. I'll do that.
Oh,
Investigation, right? And
Should we-
guidance.
Just one thing I forgot to say, just to give you an idea of all what the general layout of this is. Give me 1 second. Features common throughout the catacombs and the chambers. Broken stone. Old stones used to build the subterranean areas don't fit well together, leaving space for mold and tangled roots. You have just now, you saw a couple, not in the first room, you saw a couple on the coffins in the room where the whites were, and you see only a couple here, but you start seeing some symbology for what you would assume, now that you have the research from your various sources, of Vecna. You see left eyes and hands, and left hands. The ceilings are 10 feet high, the patches are 15 feet wide, except for things like the secret rooms. There is no lighting that you can see so far. And as you've just kind of noticed, as you walked in here, you seem to find the vestiges of, or beginnings thereof, of a water system. All right.
Okay.
Your investigation was 19. I'll let you keep that, and it is not trapped. I assume you want to open it.
Yep. And yell down everybody else to come down. And I'm also going to let them know about the Vecna thing.
What
see
an
if they
incredible
know.
smell you've discovered.
Wait,
Oh,
what was
now
that?
it's
What was the
smells
Vecna?
You have started understanding that there's a thing about Vecna and the cult that involves the left eye and left hand. And you realize a lot of the eyes, your I guess pseudo party leader here, Elsie, is technically a member of the Red Eyes, but it's a red goblin eye and it's more cartoonish than anything else. These look like left eyes. They almost look like an L in the way they're depicted. They're evil looking, and they usually look like they're written in blood. And there's obviously a left hand.
Right. Alt J.
So you've seen some of the iconography now. So he said a cult, but now you've realized the cult is the cult that's been moving around you guys for the past, I don't know, 5 levels.
Okay.
Oh, and I failed that check. Okay.
All right. So open door. Not letting me open door. All right, with me. Oop.
I opened it.
Smells bad. You have to go here. It smells bad.
Oh, I'm not clicking any. That's why.
Oh, man.
More pipes.
More pipes.
More pipes.
All right.
Guys, in the next room, there's a bunch of thingies we can kill. Water thingies.
Yeah. So
Now, you guys can walk yourselves in. I'll move you.
Yeah.
Well, I can move some of you. Boop, 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 boop.
Are we
I'm
supposed
gonna
to?
do guidance and another investigation check.
Wow.
And
There's a lot going on.
that's 31.
Okay, so this room was used once for adult movies in the 80s.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Was it washed after that?
The pipes, no, it wasn't. Pipes along the south wall of this room disappeared to the walls near ceiling, and of course the wall where you came from. In a complicated series of cogs and four-handed, wheels and so forth. But you see a lot of controls and wheels here. Think about a big wall of pipes and big wheels that require turning.
All right. Can I turn some of the wheels?
Or just
Wait, what?
willy-nilly?
Yeah, I'm investigating.
But
So
what'd you roll for investigation?
31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll. It's not hard. Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
'Cause that's-
She pushes her glasses up over her eyes and says, "I'm in."
All right. Roll d4. All right. So you guys are about to break her up, and she goes, "No, give me a second." Half an hour later. Maybe closer to 45 minutes. She's like, "All right. These are designed to control the pressure of the system we're using. And I can turn these wheels and increase and decrease the minimum and maximum pressure I'm putting through these systems. I don't know, we have not found out where they go, and I'm very interested in finding what's through that freaking door. But
Well, there's a bunch of steamy water things walking around.
Do we get pressure?
Do we get a short?
yeah, so that was
Do we get a short rest?
Hold on, no, you didn't get it. You can if you'd like to take a short rest. I'll give that to you. You have dicked around enough times to get a short rest. I would say if you want to, while she's doing the investigation,
You can sleep.
No, not sleep. You take about an hour from the. It's been about an hour since you guys have done the white. Hey, Shatter, thank you for joining. Welcome.
So if you're looking into the other room, couldn't we use my bird to identify what turning the knobs does?
You can. I'm doing fine, Shatter. Hold on, let me talk to someone in the chat real quick. I'm doing fine, Shatter. This is obviously the stream I enjoy the most. Playing with these jerks.
I had a 31 in investigation. I'm gonna turn this thing up just to.
No, hold on. I'm not done with your investigation check because it's a great investigation check. I'm not saying it's not a great investigation check.
Okay.
I'm not arguing that with you.
Okay.
I'm not arguing that with you.
Said you see everything.
I see everything. You said you have understood the ins and outs. One retcon I'm making from last time is because I've read through this and I've watched some videos looking ahead. You know, there are some inconsistencies in this chapter, so you should not be able to have seen the water things in the next room. To you, it just looks like water. No one knows that. No one knows that there's any sort of elementals in the other room managing anything. But it's not too hard with your intelligence and Elsie working together to figure out that your bird is on the other side of this door.
Somebody would scream metagame 1,000 times now. Okay, as you were.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. The bird's over. Yeah, the bird's over somewhere. That's right.
Well, he is now. Solid D&D is my friend now. Yeah. He just joined.
Quickly, because Hellsman is not here, right?
Hellsman's he's here with us this morning.
He's here with us, but
okay.
Not...
Thank you very much for joining us.
No. The reason I ask is Alec got done up badly in the last fight. He lost some permanent HP. Does Lester Restoration help with that?
Liz does what? Who? Where? One more time?
Lesser Restoration? Like, can Hellsman do anything about that to fix it? Like Lesser Restoration?
Permanent? What do you mean permanent?
Not semi-permanent.
Semi-permanent. You have a...
Semi-permanent.
Yeah.
You have to get out of combat.
Yeah, your max hit points got reduced by a number that you got hit by.
Yes.
Whatever your health is at right now,
It's called
like your
level
HP...
drain. Level drain.
In other words, you're gay.
In other words, is there anything we can do for
I'm
Am?
kidding.
One more time? Ask that question again?
Is there anything we can do for Amnon? What I'm asking is, in Hellsman's stead, will using Lesser Restoration or any of his spells cure Amnon?
Give me 1 second. I gotta bring up White's. And yes, Shatter, thank you for following our new friend. Solid. Thank you for following Miss Shatter. I appreciate it. Let me bring up... Oops, wrong one. Where are those bad guys? There they are. Alright. I think it's... sunlight sensitivity. And let's see. Google that while we're talking about. I'm trying to think of lesser restoration or greater restoration to restore it. You will get it back after a night's sleep.
To be fair, at level 8, does he have access to greater? Or is that a 5th level spell, so level 9?
What if we take the restoration hardware? Does that help?
No, I thought greater was a 4th level spell.
Can somebody else Google it? Because I'm in a car.
God damn it.
No, you should Google it now. Google it while you're driving and make everything dangerous.
Oh, wait, I'm at a red light. I got this.
No, don't
No.
freaking do that. Stop it.
Do it.
Stop it. Stop
Do
it.
it.
I need a ticket for texting and driving.
Yeah,
You're
please,
on stream.
somebody look that up. Alec, I'm gonna do Song of Rest, so you can
What are
recover
you
with
looking
hit
for?
die.
Okay.
Greater. I'm looking for greater. Oh, God.
But only if you can get that healed off of you. If you can't get that healed off of you, it's not really a point.
It is a 5th level spell. I can't believe you know better than me now, Brian.
He reads it and it stays in his head.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go
Can
me.
we-
So Hell's does not have great.
Bug.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
it's great.
greater-
It says right here. You need a 5th level spell, Greater Restoration, to do it. Or Night
Oh,
Sleep.
bugger.
Yeah, bugger.
Or a night sleep. Well, Alec, that sucks for you. I'm taking the short rest anyway, and I'm using Song of Rest, so if anyone else wants to use hit die, they can. And I'm just hit dying up to full, Sean. So I'm not far off full.
Yeah, and let me see what his is so I can take care of it. He is... So this is all... He's permanently 15 down, so I just gotta remember. It might not actually do it when I do the short rest. So, give me a second. Rest. Nope. Nope.
Y'all are babies. We literally have fought in one room. We have most of our spells.
No, but Elsie is spending 45 minutes playing with nozzles. So Gorbachev takes a nap.
Rest. Short rest. There we go. Oh, it kept it. Amnon has the full wounds, and you do too, because you got hit by them with the life drain.
I did not. I resisted.
Did you?
I resisted every single one. They only hit me like 3 times, and we decided that they
Then
can
you gotta
still
do
do
healing.
damage. Yeah, I'm doing hit die.
Yeah, carry on. You'll probably only need 1 because you're a barbarian.
And
all right. So, you bring your bird back, or you want to fly your bird around inside that room. Right?
Well, I kept it there the whole time. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
seeing what the nozzles do when he turns them, so we learn what the nozzles do.
Yeah.
Okay. Learns what the nozzles do. Yes, you for whatever you spent your long rest sitting in here, and Elsie went house on this, and she's like, "I got this." Rolled a nat 20 on understanding plumbing. I mean, there was chalk coming out. There was marking things off, tapping on things. She's taking the nipple lights off. Off
What?
Gorbachev, putting them around. Like, it's just. Yeah. It was a very weird hour, but she comes back and you realize that she can probably now understand the entire plumbing of the city. You're a little scared. It's just a little scary. It's like, I can manage the entire shit of at least this regional area.
I'm flushing this bitch, and she jacks up the pressure on all the knobs.
Hold on. I gotta go. Well, what does that mean?
So, do you remember Caddyshack?
Yeah, I gotta see if there's a. Hold on, please. I gotta see what the dipwad button is. Give me 1 minute. So that goes all the way over here, and who does that kill?
Destroy the infrastructure of the city. It was an accident.
Yeah, but you're already enemies of the state because of what was that originally for? Oh, you accidentally pierced a civilian with a javelin trying to catch what you said was a devil, which they investigated to be a lord's servant.
But now we're trying to pierce a hole in the plumbing of space-time, so don't mind us.
So after the attempted murder, because of somebody's crazy roll that someone happened to have was able to stabilize the dude, he didn't die, but you get charged with it nonetheless. So then you broke out of the prison, went and stole your axe back, found out Karis's trident was gone. That's why you're enemies of the actual state for the city. Then you went back on a deal with the largest mob boss of which you're kind of discovering is the region, not just the city, and maybe making a play for the world, considering that the Black Network and Manchun are dying because of political intrigue. Xanther, who now wants you dead. And did I miss anything? Oh, you have the city. You met the leader of the city, who you think decided not to turn into a meteor hole because Gorbachev is pretty.
Nope, Alec did not tell us shit.
Oh no, Alec happened to be very good at talking, and decided to see what you would do, but gave you an essentially, I'll give you some gold and clear your name if you do find the vault, and then you discovered, which you assume, even though he may act like the Hugh Grant character and is the Hugh Grant character from the D&D movie. Much like the Hugh Grant character, you're pretty sure that he would skin you alive and eat you if it thought it would do him something good.
In his defense, I would taste wonderful.
So, did I miss anything that the guys coming against you for this, right?
We don't mind.
Okay, just want to make sure. And look, I have big fat lips. I have to get the chapstick on it. Big old fat lips.
What's happening now?
I have two people. I have you to chat with and the chat to chat with. So I have. This is no different than the multiple personalities you've dealt with my entire life, brother of mine.
Stephen goes, the voices, they're back.
This is the same kid. No, this is the kid that made us stop the freaking car to get the tiger's tail in.
I don't remember that. I deny it ever happening.
Okay.
Okay, so how are the pipes doing?
So back to the pipes. Oh no! Just thank you. Let's see. I gotta see what this is. They don't usually say like, hey, if they do this, because you're not supposed to do it right away and just willy-nilly. So I'm trying to see if it kills anybody. Give me a second.
You can't put like pressure pipes in front of me and not expect me to jack them up to the max. Just
water pressure room.
Yep, gotta do that.
I love that I'm not complicit because I have no idea.
No, they're saying math to you. You're like, God, it sounds like they're singing in some foreign language. It hurts my ears. All right.
Jesus, leave the singing to me.
Yeah, since you're using a Russian accent, it's like it's what would be harsh to an accent to a Russian?
You.
Ouch. So maximum pressure. If they do this here, okay. Hold on.
What's that?
Okay.
hopefully we launch some people up in Cultists.
Aren't we here to? We're supposed to bring people back alive, right?
All right. Everyone roll a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Perception.
7 minutes from my computer, so someone roll this one for me, please.
And someone put the Goonies picture in. I'm sure you probably did it in chat, but you should put it in like the streaming chat because that's exactly. You can't post links in my chat. Never mind. But that's what it is. So that moment where in Goonies where they just start banging on all the pipes and doing all the crazy shit, but it's way worse. It's way worse. Because there you had, what was his name? Face? No, that was
Data.
What's Face?
Data.
What's Face?
Yeah, look at the whole stream. If you're gonna reference the Discord, you gotta reference the Discord. It's all there.
Yeah. Oh shit, hold on.
Yes, that's him. That would be him.
So, which one Sloth?
That's my brother. Right there.
Thanks, Dick. Love my brother. Anyway, so you are, and let me bring this right in.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys. Yeah. But you are sitting there, and let's see, everyone rolls. Amnon, you are so intent on, I guess, just kind of listening for other things. You don't, not really listening at the listening or understand the amount of water pressure that's happened. Kai, you have decided that there is not going to be any alcohol found here. Absolutely zero. And
Right?
it's taken up all of your thoughts. And
And it
sounds
smells
are heard.
bad. It smells bad.
It smells bad. Gorbachev and Elsie, because you're right in it. You didn't have to roll Elsie because you rolled a 31 in your investigation check. You know what this is gonna do. Gorbachev, you don't have the mental capacity or the educational knowledge to understand, the hydraulics involved in this, but you know when something's under a lot of pressure, and you felt everything around you just kind of clench for a second. And
Elsie, you angered the sea gods.
Yes. Yeah.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Yeah, so, after about 30 seconds of just that loud groaning sound and bumping from a lot of pressure in metal pipes, you're squeak, and it just kind of peters out, and you just hear gushing water. Well, not gushing water, but like water flowing through the pipes near you at speed.
Awesome. We still got that water breathing, right?
Yeah, we started that at the beginning of the day. 24 hours.
All right, let's go.
This is the reminder, everyone who's a DM. When you do things over multiple days, especially in games like this where you're going back and forth online, you forget that 24 hours is a long time in RARL watch time. Yes, they did cast a 24-hour water breathing. Huh. I
weeks.
forgot about that. That's gonna change a lot of this dungeon.
Elsie,
there may be some audibles that are called, and I apologize up front. Continue on.
Yeah. Elsie, I don't really understand what you did, but am I correct in assuming that we should start moving faster?
Oh yes, this is the fun begins. Let's open the door.
Elsie,
all right, everybody.
Yeah, you actually are probably not thinking that at all. With your expert understanding what's going on, you are pretty sure at least this room at first is good.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're doing great.
It's a trap!
Good, let's go.
Jay's here. Yay!
Alright, Elsman, I assume you weren't watching any of the stream getting to this point.
Can you look in your bags for some greater restoration? Just look down.
Oh boy.
Hold on. I've gotten very self-conscious now with my chapstick, so let me get rid of my screen for a second.
Chapstick.
What are you greasing up now?
Why do you always have to make it weird, brother?
I'm not the one who's talking about his chapstick on the internet.
I hate you.
Nope. Can't make it about me. Wasn't me.
Your character dies. Just all of a sudden.
Of shame. Of just utter shame.
Yeah, that's an aneurysm right now. Just too much alcohol. It's finally settled in. Too much alcohol and magical healing is not good for the heart.
Yeah, the shame embolus.
I got chapped lips. They're big. Anyway, what are you doing? You hear water going.
That's what she said.
I told you. I opened the door.
Which one? Oh, the one in front of you?
Yeah, that one.
All right, so hold on.
Is there a map?
Oh, let me share it with you.
No, we're required to log into the Twitch stream now and watch it so he has followers.
The door's open. Go ahead, dicks.
Also, you're not allowed to say the F word unless you get special dispensation from himself.
Happening, man.
I hate everyone. I hate everyone. Just really do.
Careful. You
I
get some chapstick on your big lips and you'll be in trouble. Okay, you're all caught up.
That's why I don't have nice things. It's just like,
Chapstick and maps. I'm good.
hold on, I'm gonna. Never mind. Keep going. I'm listening.
What do I see? I see the raven.
See a raven?
That can't be good.
Not a bird.
Had to let the kid out, or let the dog out. And again. All right. What do you see?
I think you're supposed to tell us that.
You see a fountain room. So
like Caesar's?
The rusted pipes. Say again.
Like Caesar's?
Yep. The rusted dick. The rusted pipes run along the walls and ceiling, and water flows from the nozzles at a little more pressure than you would assume it was a little while ago that you saw for your raven who's sitting above. In the center of the room is a deep stone basin that is set to the floor and filled to the brim and bubbling over. The surface now rippling as water begins to flow out.
Awesome.
To the south, there is a closed door that is padlocked.
All right. Is it lit in there or is it dark in there too?
Everything's dark. Unless you bring Gorbachev with light.
He's got his nipple lights back. We'll put the can in there.
You want to bring his nipple lights back?
His nipple lights are back.
Oh, God.
Why is it always gotta be weird with you guys?
Because so much more fun to make you say it.
He's not wrong.
You know what? I deserve that. Yeah, that is actually it. Yeah. It is actually it. Where is Gorbachev? There's Gorbachev. And I need to give Gorbachev actual nipple lights.
Yep.
Can I give his...
Do they have to be? Can they be pretty? Like purple?
Well, hold on, please. Drop the spell in the chat. In the game chat.
The nipple light spell?
Oh, it's not a spell.
No, he's
it's
a tinkerer thing, isn't it?
Tinker, yeah. There.
Are they RGB? Your lights?
Presets. Hold on.
Hang on, I got it.
Are they lamplight or candlelight?
It says that object sheds a bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for additional 5 feet. So he's got about 10. He's got immediately around him is 5 feet, and then another 5 feet after that, 10 feet out is dim. So he doesn't have super great vision, but he's can not trip at least.
False.
Doesn't say what color it is.
It's whatever we want it to be, because it's just whatever our imagination can be.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh, I know what's going on here.
I would imagine if you put it on Gorby, it would automatically be a different color than everybody else's. He's a neat
What are we talking about now?
The light. If you stuck the light on Gorbachev, he would be a different shade than anybody else's shade just because of his origin.
Sure.
Uh-huh. See? Like that.
I'm not looking at that. I'm refuse to give you anything. Anyway, so
I can say with
Gorbachev
confidence.
now has light on his. So he creates a little piece of clockwork machine that has a light on it that gives candlelight. It clips onto his body wherever it wants. It's supposed to be a lapel pin, but Gorbachev doesn't wear a shirt. But he does know what a lapel is. It's right around his
Ever.
nipples. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, like radioactive paint is probably going to cause cancer later on, but we won't tell him that.
You may have an idea because you are supposed to be the super smart one. You and Katana, that repeated exposure to things may cause growths, but cancer is not known to this world yet. So
May change. Sorry.
the
Growth
rusted pipes.
It's good.
Shut up!
Growth means bigger, strong.
Let me DM. Jerks.
No.
I got all my lip balm on.
Greased up the
Maybe back your lips away from the microphone a little.
Okay. So the pipes that came from the other side run along the rusted walls and ceilings, and water flows from the nozzles. The room's filled, is flowing. The lights coming in, you see flickering all around, and of course the raven that's sitting on top of the pipes in this room. So, what do you do now?
Investigate. Who wants to help? Guidance investigation again.
What is your passive? Passive is 25, right? Or
Yeah. So that's 20. That's a 32.
Nice.
what is that for? Investigation? So before that happens, I am going to have you. Let's see what this is. I actually am gonna have you roll it. Give me 1 second to.
I rolled it. That's the 32.
That's no. Hold on. You'll see in a second. Bear with me.
Okay.
Where's his damn skills? Just don't do skills anymore. They move them around, and I forgot.
I am
Oh, there
in
it is.
game.
Passive. So no, it's gonna do that. All right. I'll give it that just because, and that's gonna be. All right, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please, Elsie. No advantage.
I always get advantage though because I got the shield. But all right.
What? Hold on. That shield doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Drop the shield in for a second. Reason being is you are in water. You are at a disadvantage in water. They're in water. They have an advantage in water. So there's some canceling of shit going on here.
Okay.
It's canceling. There's shit in the water too.
And even with your
like
advantage,
You forgot to mention that the water room was flooded before we walked in.
no.
Would have been good to know.
No, it was not flooded before you walked in. A minute and a half ago, you started flooding it.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah. But will we not have seen water coming through the door?
I
You didn't roll
apologize. Would you
for
like to change what happens there? What would you change when if water starts coming through the door? It's not a lot, but it's definitely coming through the door.
I probably looked before I walked in.
You do know from Logan that room, it does have a cistern filled to the brim.
Look at it.
Sounds bad.
Like a fountain.
Are there any valves?
Yeah. Just before you came, you spent your short rest in there, and Elsie turned every one of the valves to maximum.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
wonder why we've got water.
You know what? It started getting wet, so I decided I'm going to change what I'm doing. So I'm not going to give you that. I did not tell you. Yes, water would have started coming in. What would you have done differently?
Oh, well, I don't think I'd jump in the pool. So I wouldn't have
No.
gone into
It's not in the pool, but it is definitely. As soon as you opening that door, it opens forcefully to you.
Yeah. I would definitely have sent the cannon before I went in.
It's in there. That's fine.
Okay.
Cannon would have gone and nothing would have happened.
Okay.
There's very specific reasons something would happen to you, no one else. Or and to be fair, Gorbachev, you also get a straight perception check. Are you home or are you not home?
Okay. I'm here. Can you pull up the map for me?
Oh, sure. Okay. So right before this happens, hold on. Actually, hold on. What did I roll? What'd you roll? What are they?
Who's in charge?
Yeah. You just miss it by 1, actually. Hold on.
Shake it.
No, that's actually higher. So let's just do this because we're here already.
I am here.
All right.
Is there a
Actually,
reason I'm alone in a room?
No, I'm gonna bring you in here. No, you just weren't here.
Okay.
You physically weren't here, so it's gonna become an important thing where everyone is. So I'm gonna bring you all into these rooms here. And Elsie, so I don't want to be unfair. This room, if I move you back.
Yeah, I've been ready.
Right?
That's it. Yep.
What would you have done with the turret?
The cannon would have probably come here. And I would have been here and looking into the room.
Nothing would have happened there.
Okay.
But it again, things would have started flowing. Not you're not gonna get flooded here, but it's gonna stay like ankle deep.
Okay. And I don't see any movement with the passive right over those, so it's just basically
with those checks, you think everything's clear.
Okay.
And the reason you don't your passive is giving you enough, but this is an environment that they have advantage on.
Okay.
You are going to get. So what would everyone else do? So I would say you get in here, Elsie.
That's fair. I was about to put myself there anyway, so yeah, I probably came into the room and let other folks come in.
What would everyone else do? Outside anything's happening right now. Where would everyone else be?
And I'd probably here.
Katana, Gorbachev, what would you go inside?
Yeah, have we established there are enemies in the room or no?
No, you would see nothing yet.
Okay, then I'm just coming and I can move through this water freely because I'm slippery.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
Really slippery.
No penalty.
All right, so there's no
water
penalty to
or
movement yet?
terrain.
There's no penalty to water yet, but it does affect things. All right, so where would you move?
Well, I can kind of go freely, and I can only see 5 feet in front of me, so I'm gonna give Elsie.
There's some light here. You have light.
I'm gonna go out in front. I'm gonna venture forth, see if something's gonna swing on me.
All right. Since you're looking down that hallway, let me bring this up. Boop.
We didn't go in that room, right? We went in the secret
You
instead.
looked into it. But you've seen them on both sides now. Roots protrude from the cracks in the ceiling there. There's a stone stairway to the southeast corner has collapsed. That's where you are now. Nearby walls have crumbled. 3 doors to the north wall are shut, and the middle door bears a new padlock. To the west, stairs lead to a small balcony that overlooks a room 5 feet above, with just enough room for a door painted with an eye. And you are down the south part there.
Alright, well, we didn't check that out, but yeah.
Not yet.
Do I see anything in the water, like in this central part?
I need you to roll initiative.
That's not the right answer.
Literally the only thing you could do to make this just fucking start.
That's the wrong answer.
All right. Well, yeah. It's
Because
about time.
the next line would have been, you hear, which sounds like a fountain talking.
Oh, I did good.
Just as you say that, Gobi says, "What's in this water?"
Oh, no.
And everyone to roll initiative. Hold on. Where would everyone else be? The people in the other room.
I see water coming in, right?
Yeah. So I need Kai, Hellsman, and Katana before you would make know things are going on. You had seen them walk in and tell Gorbachev you walk real far in, it's like everything clear. Where would you guys move yourselves before this next action happens?
I'm gonna turn the water off. I don't want to get wet.
Okay.
How many valves are in here?
It will take you 4 rounds to get all 4 off when it starts. But
What if he has help?
So before I got here, was there a reason we turned them on, or we just turned them on just to turn them on?
You said you left her alone for an hour. You helped everyone's wounds. You had a little snack. You were tending everyone's things. Elsie, like, I got it. I figured out how we can get all those fuckers. Shit, I said the bad word. There goes the extra work for me cutting YouTube clips. So you don't really get a chance before she just turns everything. And remember that scene in Goonies where they start messing with the pipes?
Yeah, I'm gonna unmess with the pipes then.
So the pipes don't move, but they definitely make those noises. And then they stop. They stop making bad noises and just sound like they're under pressure. So technically everything's at quote-unquote homeostasis, but you definitely hear a lot of pressure. And then he left the room, and which where you are now.
Yeah, I'll turn them off.
So Kai, Helmsman makes a step towards, says, I'm going to turn these things off. This is stupid. What do you do?
Which one do you want me to turn?
All right, so he's going to help you. Katana, well, this is happening.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom check.
I'm not very wise right now.
You know, I was going to give you a different thing to get this way, but I can give you a little, now you're a little more feverish about it. You know, water is really going to affect any fresh corpses, and you're really looking for maybe the head you have is okay, but definitely a torso. And of course, if you can get a double set, what's better than 2 helpers of meat bags than 1? Or what's better than 1 meat bag than 2?
Why not 3?
You don't know, but undead and water don't work great together. Technically, you're willing to test, but you know you've been waiting for this moment for a while. But they did walk into a room, with a water fountain in it. What languages do you speak?
I speak Elvish, Common, and Gnomish.
Okay. So, do you want to do anything? Do they start moving towards to do the things? And as they start doing it, you hear again. It sounds like a fountain, a babbling brook, and a hose are all having a conversation together, but it's very deep and loud. Make an insight check. Do you need us? Oh, you're here? Cool.
I miss when Kai was rolling for me.
He's not wise and he's not insightful.
Started great.
Things are bad.
You know what? Definitely water, bad for bodies. Those bastards. So
Water body's bad.
Did you want to go? Did you want to go into there or stay here? That's the question. What would you do? What would your character do, giving all that stuff, but without knowing that the initiative is coming? Honestly,
Can't I go around the other side?
you can't. You want to see what's happening on the other side?
Yeah, like on the other entrance, you know?
Right here.
Yeah.
You could get all the way in there if you'd like.
No. It's just a little peeky peek. We're not going through there yet.
You better come to my funeral.
All right. So, did everyone roll initiative?
Yeah.
I think we're missing a few.
Yeah, I think you are. You need to roll a d20, Logan, for your bird and your cannon, Elsie.
Jesus Christ, I wish I got some roll
You should
out.
change some dice colors or something.
Logan,
Or-
restart your computer.
I'm changing my dice, bro. This is some bullshit.
Stand behind your chair, walk around it counterclockwise 3 times.
I'm going primordial earth.
Trade
Actually,
again-
primordial fire is gonna be my
Don't
Yeah,
burn
go
it
to,
down yet. Please don't burn
Go
it down.
outside, look for 4-leaf clover.
primordial earth because I'm a necro and it looks kind of nice here. This is just a bullshit roll. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. We've reset. We reset. All right, we reset.
All right. And how about you, Elsie? Did you need to roll for your cannon?
No, the can doesn't do its own initiative. It goes as part of my bonus action.
All right. Then you are.
I just put it there so you can actually see it.
Let us see. Let's do. We're gonna give you 24 or 23.9. Nope.
Hey, what are you doing?
2,000.
Hold on. I got you. Chill. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, get everyone in there. So, Gorbachev, I need to click on you because you have the best vantage point, and really, we need to. Let's do this. Let's get it from your vantage point,
Mm-hmm.
so everyone can see what you see. Nice. Thank you, Kai, for the teaching how to use my own controls. All right.
Anytime.
Now they just need to make it a pop out. I can just put over the side, but it's all right. As you all do this, Elsie, you see through the door, Helmsman and Kai begin to move towards your, honestly, really good work. I'm gonna say you've got about maybe 5 minutes of. Well, how long would you wait before going out the door?
Oh, probably a few minutes.
So it's probably
Wouldn't
about
be that
10
long.
minutes.
Yes, not that long.
All right, so it's a little less than 10 minutes. And
She's super impatient.
she is, which is fantastic for me as a DM. It really is. What happens is, as you're kind of looking around, you're doing initial searches, you're kind of having a quick chat with Amnon, and Elsie's like, yeah, maybe you should go that way, and I'll go this way. You look over, Elsie, as you're saying this way, and you see Gorbachev had been doing well and, braving ahead down the side there, and you think surely he wouldn't just start sticking his hand in things, because he was originally standing by that kind of broken doorway, looking through it. You thought that was a good place for him, and you expected him to just continue walking around, checking if anything's down there. But he's like, oh, check the fountain, and sticks his hand in the fountain. And right in the middle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. How many you got?
All right.
There's an instant reaction as you guys raid their home. And then is a brief moment as initiative starts, the katana goes, and you only get it just before her turn starts at the bottom of initiative. Oh, that was Aquin. Someone was giving us a warning in Aquin. Shit. Probably shouldn't have stuck his hand in his home.
Damn
Not
it.
helpful.
Me and my 11 perception.
Yeah. It was hard to see them. They're in water. The reason that changed, Elsie, is you turned on the water. So it made the water bubble automatically. The only thing you would ever notice about elementals being in water is a swirl of water, especially if it's still. You flicked all the things, so the water is, by definition, not still. Really, really hard for you to see them. Just standing there. You essentially turned on the fountain and just saying, "How can I see? Did I see the water elementals in the Disney fountain? No." No, you could have, but not with the 4 and a 5. And I would say that Gorbachev was really giving you a distraction, and you had a brief second to figure that out. So now that this has all happened and 3 elementals have popped up in your face, do you have any things you'd like to do? I see a large circle here. I don't know what that circle is supposed to mean.
Yeah. Sorry about your raven. That's gonna be a fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
It is now a steam room.
We're gonna boil the water.
No. And you hear briefly in the background, "Oh, I think they speak Aquin."
Yeah.
You're gonna see this. So hang
I
on.
wonder how flammable my oil is.
Gonna find out.
Really
Hold on, Diddy.
Really
Hold on, Diddy. We'll find out.
Hold on, Diddy. His oil of alertness,
Is that what they're calling it now? Is that what the kids call it? Oil of alertness?
Yes, I rented a warehouse.
Didn't appear to help much, but okay.
1,000 bottles of oil of alertness. There you go.
You think you would have seen this coming?
Well,
Don't get me wrong.
You think
Sean,
he would have known it was a fire hazard at least, right?
You would think you would have seen this coming, all that alertness.
Anything about it being fire. No, it's nothing.
So we're gonna.
Oh boy.
Oh, they failed.
No,
What?
they succeeded.
Right.
Some people
And then
definitely succeeded.
I'm gonna go, "Oh shit," and I'm gonna walk back here.
Oh wait, they're water.
on top of that, hang on, and then I got the.
Do me a favor and cast some fucking lightning next, because that'd be great.
Can't you cast like dirt, sand?
No, he's got his lightning spell. It's great.
Hang on. So we're gonna boil this shit. So hang on again. We're gonna hang on. So this is.
No, have at it. Fucking do your thing.
Oh wait, only the one saved. Hang on. So I gotta target one more. Hang on.
I gotta change the music. I forgot. We've gone from creepypasta to. We got.
Hey,
battle music. There we go.
Which one didn't go? The elemental, the water weird.
All 3 of them got hit.
Yeah, but on the second one.
Yeah, 2 water weirds.
It didn't. I don't think it did the. Hang on.
Someone saved.
Yeah, but they should still get.
So it's
Wait.
half, yeah.
But aren't they already resistant to fire? So like if they save, they get double resistance and they take nothing.
If it's low enough, they take like 1.
Yeah.
5, 10, 21.
And for the viewers at home, they are resistant to, and none of your characters know this, except now Elsie is totally sure they are resistant to fire.
So it's okay.
Or your spell's not working at all.
100% positive resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Lightning probably would work.
Hang on, wait.
I think he's lying.
Would I?
You would.
No, she has a passive. No, she doesn't. Never mind. She doesn't know that shit.
Hang on.
Roll insight.
Hang on.
Or Arcana.
Arcana.
Can I assist on the Arcana?
Sure. You know, you gotta think of things that might transit water real well. It might not be resistant to Arcana. Both of you roll insight checks. Kai?
Hey, can I roll one more fire attack against the cruel-hearted one? Because it looks like he didn't get targeted.
Then do it just against him in the tracker.
Yeah. Let me clear it out. So hang on, clear target.
All right. Next step is the cannon. You already done the cannon, so they're gonna go. Gorbachev, you're on deck.
Ooh.
I think you hit one of the weirds twice, and he shouldn't have had that much damage. Right?
No, so there's the
Weird 11 took damage twice.
Yeah, because he got hit by the fireball and the
then
cannon.
the second one was at the cannon.
Okay, just making sure.
And besides, the second one's saved, so he's probably not going to take any damage on this. But
Okay.
Roll. Yeah. So he got 3. All right, so I'll clear it out now. All right, I'm done.
Let me know when you're done. I want to clear the entire screen.
Okay, so this one, and this will come up 15 feet here. Okay.
All right, so Elsie, you probably don't want to be close to it when you cast something with lightning. Kai, you have no insight like that.
Really?
Lightning seems good.
It's not my turn, right? I can't just do a thing.
No, this is part of your observation. I'm giving you that to know. When your turn comes up, you think, like Elsie does, lightning good. But Elsie has a little more insight that you're currently standing in water. It was very explicit. You do what? Knowing that behind here are 3 things that are resistant to a lot of things, and then we're not resistant to a few specific things, and you're flooding it. So
certainly hope you have
Elsie
really
is
good.
done. So she doesn't get to talk or say shit.
So she walked out. She said, "Sorry, boys," and she walked out.
Yes. So she hasn't. When her turn comes around, she may get the chance to share with someone that lightning is bad, or that there should be some thought about using lightning in close quarters. But you don't know that, Kai. All you got from your check, is lightning would probably hurt something that is resistant to flame, because lightning would go. It would hurt them a little more. And your person who might have much better time figuring this out has no idea this is happening. So,
Just super awesome.
super awesome it is. Who hit Cruel Hearted?
Elsie's the only one who's hit anyone. Elsie in the cannon.
And she booked out the door.
Yeah, but the cannon moved there, so let's see.
If he moves out of my range, he gets smacked.
The great thing about being and I want to double check on him. Is he a large creature? I think he is. He is a large creature. So that means he has not left your threat range.
Okay, well, yeah, he can move that way.
Yeah, and
Forgot
I'm
to-
again,
grinning at him.
You forgot to move me.
hold on. Remember, also they are invisible in water, Elsie.
Yeah, it's okay. I've moved out of the room. I'm in the room now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Hold on. I gotta see if it has reach. Yeah, so that is not there. So yeah, actually, Elsie, as you move,
I moved before. Okay, so that moved before
no. You were moving. You were already in its threat range.
Okay.
Range of 10 feet. Not this one. We're at 11.
The other one, we're at 11.
That's fair.
So where are you? We're at 11. Target. Elsie. All right, buddy. Actions.
Reaction shield.
All right.
Plus
Burn all
5,
your
dude.
spells. Burn all your spells.
That's the level 1. Shield.
You get past.
She's like, oh.
So Elsie walks in and goes, so no, let's go over the past
Hang on.
7 minutes.
I'm here.
No, I'm getting there. You have to move to the door and then to the thing because you get clipped in the wall.
Okay, gotcha.
So in the past 5-7 minutes, Elsie turned all the knobs. You had a Goonies moment. You all were kind of like, we're all gonna die. Then she just everyone wait. And you sat there and listened to water rushing. About 3 minutes after that, a little bit of water started coming through the door. And then about 5 minutes, she opened the door, and as you begin investigating the past, 3 to 4 minutes there, maybe about 7 minutes total, the water's gotten to ankle deep, and you guys have begun moving to, and I'm gonna move you guys in a second, hold on. Here and here, to move all the things there, or turn down the dials. But she then, something happens. There's a loud "oh god" as Gorbachev does something that causes a loud splash and that fountain noise to get much louder and more distinctly creature-like. You hear the giggle and laughter that is only Elsie when she's using something with flames, and 2 gouts of booms and flames. Elsie comes running in and goes, "Wah! Hi guys." There's a water elemental over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get Gorbachev, and he is going to he's gonna attack you. He misses because no one's gonna hit you on anything, right?
This is like barbarian depression over here.
just never gonna happen. It's not possible. So, that little thing is toast. Nope, come on. Gorbachev, you ready?
Yep.
It hits. It does a bunch of damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
So
it is grappled and restrained.
It's okay.
Gorbachev, you're up.
Doing his job.
I am going to cast id insinuation on the idiot.
Elsie?
And he failed.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you were going with that.
No, the water elemental, the big boy.
I got you.
So
Keep going. Hellsman,
So now
you're up next.
he's incapacitated for a good little while. So I'm just gonna wiggle on through because I can't be impeded by water.
Drop the effect on him.
Yeah. Idiot.
Okay. You have dubbed this cruel, hatred, seething water weird as idiot. I call you ID10T. Keep going. Howson, what are you doing?
I'm still turning
Are
off
you setting your
valves.
action turning valves?
Yep.
All right.
And I'm just moving in front of everybody here. And I'm done now.
You're gonna attack anything?
That was my action. That's a spell.
Oh, that's right. Insinuation. My mistake. Incapacitated. Yeah, look at that.
So he takes 1d12 now, and then he gets to save again.
Go ahead, roll the damage.
Because it's about to be his turn. So this is his turn. He
his
takes
turn.
that. No, because he doesn't take the damage until he doesn't take the damage until his turn, and then after he takes the damage, he can save again. He passed. So now it's just Hellsman's turn.
You sure you don't want my job?
One day.
All right. Incapacitated. So yeah.
He's out of it now. He behaves. He's chill. You can clear it.
It didn't clear. Did not. All right. Elsman, you're up. Kai, you're in deck. Amnon, figure what you're doing.
I'm shutting valves.
All right.
He's shutting valves.
Are you shutting valves too?
I'm gonna continue shutting valves, but I'm also going to use my psionic mind, which says I can send telepathic message to any creature that knows a language and it will understand me.
Yep.
And I will cast Charm Person and say, look, we're trying to sleep. We apologize. We didn't know what we were doing. We're not your enemies. We want to help you. Whoever trapped you in these pipes, we'd like to free you, but we just stop attacking us. So.
Does it let you understand things back? I don't think it does, right?
What does that say? Something to that effect.
Oh, it's on your character? I'll double click.
You can send telepathic messages to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand these messages, but it must be able to understand at least one language to comprehend them.
So you hear the same watery tone you were hearing before, but this time you hear, You attack us like the cultists. Leave us alone, and maybe we won't attack you anymore.
We didn't attack you. We didn't mean to. We were just passing through. We didn't understand the dials. We're just trying to pass through, and we'll help you with the occultists. We're not here to work with them. They're just causing us trouble too.
Keep the dials. Stop attacking. We hate the cultists. That's all you can get across from that. He's kind of waiting for you to kind of prove it.
So leave the dials. He doesn't want us to mess with the dials. Houseman, don't talk. Leave the dials alone. He said, don't turn the dials.
You have You have one sentence to get things out to everybody. What do you say?
I say, okay, stop turning the dials. They're gonna let us pass. Don't fight them. Stop fighting them. Just pass through. They'll let us
That's all
go.
you get. Stop fighting them.
Okay.
All right, Amnon, it is your turn.
Well, I was gonna do some fighting stuff, but I relax and
You stand down?
trying. Yeah, I stand down. That's what I mean.
Do you move?
No, I'm just gonna chill right where I am. Or no, I'm just gonna go in the corner right here.
Yourself? All right. Katana.
And now, so like I'm leaning against the wall, like relaxed.
Yeah. Katana. Roll perception check. Oh, you're looking through. If you're looking through your raven, you can't do anything while you're looking through the raven. You are essentially incapacitated.
I'm not looking through my raven.
All right. You hear a fireball and a gout of flame. And then it's a little. It's louder than you'd like it to be, but maybe they wouldn't hear it past. There's a room right here. You hear Kai say, "Don't attack. Leave the valves. They won't attack us."
Okay.
What do you do?
I don't attack and I leave the valves and I walk into the next room.
What he said.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is your full movement. You can get a double move or do other things if you'd like.
I'm okay in here.
Alright.
Far from the bag.
Raven's gone. You're at the top of the order, right? Bottom. Top. Here, top of the order. Elsie. What are we doing? You want blood, because you always no.
You're made of water. There's no blood. Come on, let's go.
I think Elsie's gonna sit there, I think she's gonna sit there and look just to see if she's gonna look at the dials and she's gonna look at the elementals and she's gonna sit there and I think she's gonna stay put this round.
No, so what's happened is he said leave the dials.
Yeah.
Houndsman's already closed one of them in front of you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna say two of them. If you didn't stop him, he went to he had enough time to do the one in front of you too.
Okay. I think I couldn't stop him. I used my action to do other stuff. So.
But you could use your action to undo them if you'd like, or leave them alone. Your choice.
He said leave the dials, right?
That's all he told you.
Yeah. So just leave the dials, and I think I just pause and just to see what they do.
Okay.
I'll hold my action. Yeah, I'll hold my action. If they do anything, I'm gonna shoot. But other than that, I'm gonna actually. You know what?
You are not in an angle to shoot. I guess you could.
No. So the all-purpose tool.
Yeah.
One of the perks with that is that I can get any cantrip, and I think I'm gonna carve an extra thing. And since I know fire doesn't work, I'm gonna carve Eldritch Blast into like a rune for that into the gun.
Okay.
So that'll be. I'll use that as my action, and I'll stay put.
Okay. They do nothing.
Okay.
Gorbachev, I was looking at you.
I put my axe
roll a
away.
roll a wisdom save. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I have no choice.
No. I have to kill you guys right now.
Yeah, I put my hands up and I start moving.
So as I'm actually currently cutting a video where Gorbachev is using his interpretive dance to talk to animals. It was very funny. But I'm reminded of that as we go to this next part, and you'll see why. So, is that last all the time, that talking?
Yes.
Or is it just so you can just do that with these guys?
Absolutely. Any creature within 30 feet of me.
But it's one at a time, right? That's the difference.
I don't know what that difference distinction you're making is.
It's one at a time.
Well, we're not having a shouting match, but I can speak to each of them. You can send telepathic messages to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay. So, let me pause this music and turn it down a little bit. Okay, so
if it's still my turn, I'll just turn to Steven and say, because I heard him mention the cultists. Ask them where the cultists are.
Well, you didn't hear him mention anything yet. All you heard him say was that one statement. So as this, I'm gonna pause combat. Kai.
Yes, sir.
All the water has gotten silent except for now half the pressure it was before. There's a little whining going on next to you because you cut off half the pressure. It sounds weird, but everyone's standing here. Nobody's moving. And you hear, just from requests from there, turn the water up.
Man.
Hey, make the water go up. Halsman.
All right. Ridiculous. Gonna get wet.
It makes sense. All right. They seem reluctant to be not in water.
Okay, they want a little more water in the room. We're gonna pass through as the water goes up. Can you point us to the cultists so we can take care of this for you and get rid of them?
Hold on. What would you find out from them? Give me a second.
We weren't supposed to talk to them.
So to save me from role playing a water elemental.
A wave.
Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Yeah, or using the bad voice.
What accent does a water elemental have? Just out of curiosity.
We're done. Go away. We're done. Hate all of you. Hate all of you. It sounds like a waterfall. It's TLC. Don't go saving water. So.
No.
Okay,
no.
So that just happened.
No, erase it. The whole episode.
Get it away.
Oh, good lord.
Right, so we burn up.
So, the cultists whose god worship the symbol of the hand and the eye recently moved into the nearby rooms. There's a neighbor in the area over there, which would be to the stairs in the to the south of you, south and west, or sorry, east in this picture. They are a fish-headed creature named Shanzing lives in that area. There is a creature in the room over there. You might want to check on from the water, actually. And you know, thank you for turning the water on and not tracking us. They're giving what looks like a watery side eye to Elsie because Elsie burned them and they're not happy about it. But as the water begins to pour out more, they seem to be more agitated or happily agitated. They also mentioned that at the bottom of that well there is a silver basin. Silver bracelet at the bottom of the basin.
Still have water breathing, right?
There's a silvery what?
Fetch.
There's treasure at the bottom of the basin.
Okay, I can swim good.
That's good, because
So,
I can't.
To the can I draw? What does this look like when I do this? To here is a person, they said. And to oh, come on, give me that. Here is the fish guy. What do you guys want to do?
And they said the cultists had occupied which room? Which way?
The room where Logan is.
Cultists to north.
To the west.
I'm not a cultist.
No, but to your left.
How many are in there?
They don't really get numbers. They a bunch.
A bunch. All right, well,
Some
take
of
us
them
a hand. Give us a hand.
Some have swords. Some of them wear robes.
Can I send my board and turn him into a squirrel?
They don't like us. But we don't like them. The water will help.
All right, well, we're all going to take them out then. You're going to help us out? We'll get it done.
They like the idea of that.
All right, we have an alliance with the water people. Let's fuck these dudes up. Sorry, my French.
Go get your bracelet though first. It might come in handy.
Yeah, can I go swimming?
After you agree with them, they just disappear.
Oh, fuck. All right, they're in the water though. We're good. It's all
I
good.
didn't
They're in
really
the
have
water.
any attacks. I didn't really have any attacks.
Is there
from
anything
them.
in the water?
There was 3 elementals in the water.
Anything deeper?
Yes, there's a bracelet at the bottom, which I'll put in treasure for you.
Is it a silver bracelet?
Gordy has it. He wants to put it on. Is it pretty?
Can we detect any magic from the bracelet?
Not on Gorby's wrist, we can't.
Yeah, not what I asked. I asked if it was pretty.
Here you go. That's what the symbol looks like you're seeing around.
Okay, I thought that was going to be the bracelet. I was about to be very sad.
Ooh, a tattoo. You're getting a tattoo at this level?
No,
Nice.
that's the symbol you see on the wall. Where is... Does it give me the parcel? Give me the parcel. Oh, there it is. Parcel.
Brown paper packages.
Right, so, when you use Fantasy Grounds, you are able to use the items from the game and drop them right into your party treasure. There's a silver bracelet set with 7 small diamonds.
Yummy.
Okay.
Sounds pretty.
What I'm getting at, Sean, is if I go down there and get it, I'm gonna put it on.
Okay, okay, never mind. Hold on. Do you tell them you have a bracelet on? That you stole a bracelet?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go down, and they said, "Hey, there's a bracelet on there," so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna come up. It's gonna be on my wrist, and I'm like, "Look, guys, it's beautiful."
Right, so he has a bracelet on his wrist.
Very pretty, Gordy.
So we'll see if anything magical happens.
Okay, hold on.
Hopefully it doesn't make you a weakling.
Make a wisdom save.
He doesn't have any of that.
Elsie, Kai, and Hellsman. You know what? That looks expensive.
It does look expensive.
Ooh, so tell me what I know.
Holy shit. That happened.
I am expert
Nobody's
jeweler.
casting anything at you. I just made you roll 20 for no reason.
It's a magical fucking bracelet, though. Look at it.
Wait.
It's very pretty.
This takes an extra 5 minutes longer than it needs to because he's an idiot. But do you guys try to figure out if it's magical or not on him?
Yeah.
It's just pretty.
So this takes an extra total of 15 minutes, and before you finally get hands on it, then realize that it's just a pretty thing. It's worth about 150 gold.
Fine, Kirby. You can wear it.
Thank you.
Only if you walk up front, though.
Oh, I'm walking up front. So
Excellent.
should
Excellent.
we? I
Shiny
think
ass up there, will you?
if we have help from the water people, should we just go for the cultists now and then visit all the other people later?
You're about to kill everything. Go fast.
Okay,
They did say that
I'm
there
gone.
might be a person drowning in the room down to your south.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
What?
just sort of again.
Aquaman away!
Who's doing what?
You guys missed the thing. 'Cause, again, as I do the redoing when I do YouTube, I see some of the wonderful things you guys do. You really just don't talk or understand people. So
He said there was someone down here. He didn't say he was
yes,
drowning.
there was person down in the room the water guy kind of went. It may be getting flooded now.
Okay, well, I'm going in. That was
Thank
30
God.
feet, so I have more feet to go in. I'm not being careful.
Hate me wet.
Do that.
I'm slithering.
Are we out of initiative?
No, you're out of initiative yet.
Okay.
It's okay. We sent Gorby in. He's going to take the initiative.
Well, like if we're doing that and these things are gone, then
I don't understand why kids give me that, but that's fine.
yeah.
All right. So the Water Alliance was a good call. Let's keep going.
Yeah. I'm gonna go down by Gorby.
Oh, I see. Had to scroll down. I'm dumb. All right, so Gorby go down.
Else he's behind him.
Water leaks down
There's
the walls
just
of the
a-
cell and pools at the floor near a rusty drain, but it's begun to not be able to handle this. And you had to, as soon as you open that door, it becomes a little difficult just because the water's a little deeper now, right? Oh no, which one was over there? Oh, yes. A dejected gnome sits on a sodden mattress in the corner. He's taken a box and put the box on the mattress and has sitting on the box has just sitting there.
Worry not. I am a friend of the little people. Come with me.
I'm not gonna read because I'm trying to be a better DM with languages.
What?
But with my language. But Elsie,
Yes.
he is taken aback by that, but he says hi in Gnomish, as well as hi in common. Says it twice.
Is it a different word, Gnomish?
I don't know Gnomish, but it's close.
I'm just gesturing like I'm like, come on, let's go.
He's because the loud big idiot speaking Russian in the background it obviously speaks common. He goes, I speak common.
Yeah.
Okay. You mean me no harm.
Yes. I am Gorbachev.
Hi, Gorbachev. How are you?
I am good. Would you like to ride in the saddle?
Make a intimidation check.
No, that's I'm trying to be friendly.
I know.
You really like to make friends, don't you, Gorby?
I know you're trying to be friendly.
I'm trying real hard.
He goes, I I'm gonna pass.
Okay. I'm gonna be quiet now.
But make a persuasion check just at the same time.
I'll help him.
No. Okay, yes, you help. Go ahead and
Help
roll.
faster. Help faster.
Roll another one. Because she's back.
Oh, much better. Much better.
So, just for shits and giggles, let's see what this thing rolls.
Let it be 1.
That would be great if it was 1, but it's not. You are right in between the two scores, and he's just kind of like, okay, I'm a little weirded out by this. Just gonna say it out loud. Are you here to kill me now, finally, for Vecna's things?
We're not cultists.
Wait, what Vecna's things?
Yeah, we're not cultists.
Wait, what did you do with the Vecna?
I wasn't sure because of him, but
Oh. If you want to stay inside your room, it's up to you. You're free. We're here looking for people. Who are you?
My name is Umberto Noblin.
Ah, we're looking for you. We're
Why
here to
are
get
you looking for me?
We're working on that.
Lord Neverember is looking for you.
Lord Neverember?
He sent us here looking for you.
Well, at least somebody in the aristocracy is looking out for minds like mine.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Oh, okay, hold on. I realized.
Oh. Glad that I asked the question earlier about who's who.
Glad you did too. Hold on. He changed.
Why is he here?
Hold on. Let me check something. That is a good question.
Where is he in relation to us in the doors?
Not important.
Huh?
You guys are not in combat anymore, but he's in the room down here.
Okay.
In the south. Well, hold on, I gotta clean up all this junk. He is right down here. He came out of the room with you. He doesn't like the water. It's cold. He seems worried. He goes, I think there were elementals in there.
Yeah, they're good. There's still
There were definitely elementals in there. 100% elementals.
We are friends with them.
Those are our elementals.
He's like, look, it's been a very stressful time. You are a very large and intimidating young man, and you are a very, very pretty, very nice, very scary young lady. With some very interesting accoutrements. But I'm tired, I'm wet, I'm hungry, and I'm eternally grateful being rescued, but I'd love to get out of here.
We can do that.
First,
we're looking for some other... What are you doing here, by the way?
I was taken prisoner. I'm assuming because I'm a noble.
Do you know...
See, he's very hesitant because he's very weirded out with the whole thing.
Well, we can't leave until we find Adrena, Sarshatel, and Eldon. Were they with you?
I saw some others, but I didn't know their names. You know, it's a cult. They're performing some ritual.
Where's that happening at?
Deeper into the graveyard.
All right, show us.
No.
Yeah. We want to get out of here, right?
I don't want to go deeper. I'm not a.
Do you think you're gonna make it out of there with the elementals on your own? I'm sure
I'm a
you're.
mage. I have nothing.
You're
I
a
have no
noble, right?
spells.
You're not gonna make it through elementals on your own. So stick with
Oh,
us. You're gonna take us there. We're gonna get those guys, and we're gonna go back. Or you can figure out water elementals
I'm
with
so
your
bad
noble
right
skin.
So what's going on now, the helmsman? Go ahead.
I'm just laughing.
Are you having some problems of faith?
Well, why can't
Um,
we just tell us where? Just give us general directions. The way out's
Oh, he tells
clear.
you, but he tells you down the room that Logan is in, down the hall, where everyone keeps telling you that.
More fun bringing them along.
But they put me in. They put hoods in my head and drag me through places. There's another area over there that has a bunch of rooms. I never saw any of it except the hallways. I was brought to one room that looked like the study of the leader, who asked me a bunch of questions.
Like what? Like what? But yes.
I need you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage, Kai.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. You're being a dick.
Oh, that's not fair.
It is totally fair. Totally
Persuasion.
fair.
No, guys. As far as I'm concerned, they can take off. Way's clear. I don't think we need them, do we?
I think learning some information from him would be key. He mentioned like Vecna and stuff. He knows things.
Yeah, all right, let's get done talking to him. But
What's he roll?
Actually,
Yeah, I don't think
he
we need to
hasn't,
bring.
he hasn't mentioned Vecna by name. He just said Cultists. That's my slip up. Unless do you guys start talking about Vecna in front of him?
No, we still don't really know what Vecna is. Like, we've heard the name, we know there's the cult of Vecna, and we've seen these symbols, but we don't really know anything else.
we need
At
to
least
know
I don't.
where the other ones are, or where they could be, and anything else that's down here that we should know about.
So say that again, Elsa. What are you looking for?
Anything else that we should know about that's down here, and if he knows the general direction of all the other people that we're looking for.
And he said, go ahead.
There are rooms all over this place. They could be in any of the rooms in this dungeon.
Have you heard them?
He's heard 2 of them.
How recently?
The past. It's hard to tell time here because had a hood on. He's been in a deep dark room. There's been no light in here, so he has no idea. It seems like a really long time, but you know that's not great.
When was the last time you heard anything? Like soon, like, before we came in, after, when? General idea.
Again, time. Maybe within a day. He's heard today. People have been moving around. He's not sure.
Okay, so that's a
No
long
one's been in this room in a while.
I'll say this. He mentioned that he got taken to the leader's study and got asked some questions. Kai said no. Kai asked, and we failed. So
Did we fail?
I'm gonna do this, and I'm kind of just gonna say listen, we have been helping you. We're not asking you to come inside with us, but we need you to answer some questions, because now I have to go in and kill many cultists. I've done a lot of killing today. I have more killing to do, and I'd like to get on to it. So please cooperate, and then you'll live.
So you're intimidating him?
And so basically, if I speak to someone for a minute, I see paranoia in their mind. Yeah, they succeed on a DC saving throw. My spell save DC should be 16. My proficiency plus 3. Yeah. And basically, it's frightened of me. And if it succeeds, then nothing happens. It doesn't even realize I tried to frighten
I had
it.
roll the other one before, so he seems a little persuaded by Kai. a little bit. But so do you want to change what you're doing? As he seems to be kind of cooling down a bit from Kai's.
Oh yeah, if he's gonna answer Kai, then I don't have to do
Well,
it.
he's not answering, but he definitely is gonna a little less rigid. As Kai's trying to change his tactic and not be a total dick.
Okay, then yeah.
Hard for him.
It seems like we're making progress. I'm not gonna go nuclear.
Okay.
So I'm not being a dick now. Is that what we're saying?
You were, but you're trying to be. You rolled a persuasion at disadvantage, saying, "Hey, we want to help you out here." No.
Right.
Are you trying to make him go with you?
I'm trying to get as much information out as I can. If it involves, if he won't give it to me, then I'll drag him along. But I think he'll give it to me, but by not dragging him along.
Repeat your question again, then. I apologize.
I forget my question now.
It was, what did the leader ask you? What were the questions the leader asked you?
Right. What were the questions they asked you? What were the answers you gave him?
Can we get out of this room and just take me out of this wet, sloppy place? And maybe if you had like a bite to eat or something, I feel a little more comfortable.
Here's a ration.
Yeah.
Who's got a biscuit for this guy?
We have rations, I think.
Here's a ration.
Rations.
So we're gonna sit here until you come up with an idea about what he asked you and what you told him.
The wet room that continues to get more wet.
Hey, we can take him out of this room into one of the less wet rooms. Like, no problem.
Less wet room. Fine.
He's kind of looking for you to prove that you're getting him out of here, because again, you guys got a okay job of not scaring the shit out of him.
Okay, so we're heading in the same direction as the exit, because they're up north and the exit is up northeast. So come on, pal, let's go up here.
You're taking him back to the room where Logan is, or back to the room with the whites? You don't have to move there.
No, I'm taking him back the way we came, because I don't want him getting attacked by some random thing.
All right, so you can get back all the way to the door if you want. Where would you leave him to tie this conversation? In the secret tunnel, in the small room, in the room with the whites, in the front door.
The room with the whites.
The room with the whites? Really? Okay.
Oh, the first dry room. How's that?
Yeah.
The first dry area is the secret room. That is the hallway.
Okay.
So yeah, you get him to that room. So for the purposes of this, I'll move that circle there. You don't have to move there. You don't have to move your character there or see it. Just theater of the mind. So
do we need to get him to get paid? So do we have to keep him with us, or do we?
We just need to rescue him.
We're gonna see. Yeah, we have to rescue him. So we're gonna see if he's able to fend for himself or not.
As soon as, because remember, you left the doors open in the top. You left this open here. There's a little light coming in, even if it's just moonlight. So this is much more open and not dripping with water. He seems, as soon as you get into this room, just kind of open up, and you give him some food. He sits down. He can smell clean air. That really makes him feel more comfortable about you guys are not part of the cultists. This is not some ploy.
Yeah, we tell him that we're the Floridians. Well, this is who freed you.
The Floridians. Is that a band? Is that a Riverton thing? I'm a Ravensburgian.
Ravensburger.
You could say we're a secret boy band.
Ravensburgers. Are we going with? Fine, canon. Ravensburger.
It doesn't really matter. You just people who rescued you. You tell them what we did.
Okay, the Floridians saved me. Great.
Yeah. That's how you say it. Just like that.
Like it's being grit through teeth. Like it's something new. Floridians.
Like it's something you just can't wait to get out of your teeth.
Perfect. All right, Floridians. So, you mentioned Lord Neverember. You mentioned the things. You did a decent, okay job. You gave him some food. The big thing is you started moving him towards places he can stay. He goes, look, just leave me in that tunnel, and just get me before you leave. And if the light comes out and you're not here, I'll leave by myself.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Now, before we leave you, what did what did you and the leader talk about? What was he interested in? What did you tell him?
Sorry, eating, drinking. So he says, and I assume Logan, you've come to talk to them, right? Katana, you've come to be back with everybody.
Right. I'm
Okay,
already
just
with
making
them.
sure. I need you to roll. Let's see, just Amnon, just Katana. You know what? Because you have a low perception, I'll give you a chance. But because you've yeah, go ahead and roll an Arcana check, a Perception and Arcana check.
Yes, my whole night.
Okay, so
You said
you should
perception.
never not do Arcana. That's essentially it. Everything else you suck at, but this you're good at,
You said
which is
perception.
appropriate. So he says, I know the cultists are followers of the Lord of Secrets, Vecna. Where's that? Oh. The Lord of... Stop eating for a second. The Lord of Vecna. Vecna, Lord of Secrets. I am actually a historian on obscure gods and deities. I'm willing to tell you because I believe it's important that somebody knows these things. And, you know, it's been a nightmarish a day or so. Everything, just the whirlwind, the pain, the fear, the food. There's no food, and the stuff they gave you is just droll and disgusting. Ugh. And I was doing my latest research project on a rivalry between Vecna and his treacherous lieutenant, the vampire Kaz. I have kept this research to myself, so no one else should beat me to the publication about it. And to be fair, I'm a very slow writer. But that's the only thing I can think of is I know more about them than anyone else. With that natural 20, Katana, you smell, when he finishes telling you what he feels is kind of his secret, you smell that distinct arcade energy again. In fact, you kind of feel it. Everyone else, I'd like you all to roll, except Elsie, because I have to give her something for her ridiculous of 25 perception. You've all felt that pins and needles when you get goosebumps all over your body, right? The ASMR feeling. Have you all felt that?
Yeah.
All right. So, Katana, do you share this with them at all?
Yeah, of course.
So after he says, all right, and that's all I know, and you leave him, he says, just leave me in here. I'll be fine. I'll listen at the. He kind of hides behind, asks you to close the door to one side, and stop the water coming in, and then he will close the door by the coffin, and that will be his way out. He'll kind of sit there in that coffin because he's tiny, and you come get him. All right. As you leave him there and you walk back into the middle room that Katana was in, and she lets you know, hey, did you guys? I felt a little something at that weird magical energy I've been tasting, and everyone else needs a roll perception check. Elsie.
It's Gorby.
It's what?
It's Gorby.
It wasn't a hard check, just so you know.
Oh, that was a pretty bad roll.
It was a very bad roll. Yeah. Okay. Everyone else gets fine on this, and really feels a connection with this going on. Amnon feels gas. But you all feel that. Amnon, you feel it too. You all, as you kind of share. Like, wait a second. Like, this is all kind of lining up into a weird connection here. You all also get that ASMR pins and needles feeling across your body, and it rolls over you. It doesn't feel good. It feels in the edge of good and bad, and it gives you a weird. You can't tell if it's blood or flowers or filth or feathers, but there's just a smell that comes with it. It's very distinct. You'll never not know it.
What was the revelation before this?
That he was writing a secret paper about the relationship between Vecna and his treacherous lieutenant. Couple things that you didn't learn of. You have been tracing somebody, Vecna, Lord of Death, not Vecna, Lord of Secrets. He does also tell you a little bit, say, Vecna is a, supposed to be the Lord of Secrets, the God of Secrets. And you've always known Vecna as the little bits you know is he's a lich, not a god. You're a little confused. So before you share the smell thing, if you have any questions about that you would ask him?
Smell thing.
Yeah, the pins and needles things happen as you leave him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, what's with the hand and the eye?
Originally, he was a lich that sought to extend his life and had gone through multiple iterations of himself. Reason being, he was defeated. He was defeated by people. He was defeated eventually by his Lieutenant Kaz, who turned against him when he decided to change his focus. Also, there's rumors about a magic item involved, and I wasn't entirely sure. But he every time seemed to come back, because something he has done is created a set of artifacts that transcend his being. They are his left eye and his left hand. And if someone else were to remove one of those parts from their body and replace it with the hand or the eye of Vecna, they will gain power from it and slowly lose themselves into turning into Vecna once again. So Vecna continues to live on and has extended his lichdom. He's essentially describing Horcruxes. Or because I'm watching the original the Rings of Power, or Sauron, he
Rings of Power, by the way.
Yeah, it is. He is somewhere along that lines. He's reborn himself because of the hand and eye, so they become icons before on his way to godhood. Any other questions?
Okay.
This is Lord Dump.
I'm good.
Yeah, this is Lord Dump. So what's with the smell?
So no, it's not. It's. Forget about the ASMR thing. That happens after this conversation.
Okay.
It's Amnon's gas.
Yeah, Amnon farted.
How do we? So do you know how to kill this guy? Yeah. Do you know how to kill this guy?
Kill which one?
Vecna.
Oh, I would look for ways to kill gods.
Do you know what a godstone is?
Say again?
Do you know what a godstone is?
Pieces of dead gods? I think. Not necessarily my expertise, but there's some back and forth about are they iterations of gods? Are they individual gods? Are they just a manifestation of gods? There is even rumors that the Imperium makes godstones, so is it really a piece of a god if you can make it? But think the pieces of dead god. And the whole time he's rattles off, other writers who've talked about different theories that I don't have to bring up because you can make the DM do bad shit late at night as we're ending. All right.
I was just thinking about Dawn Shields.
Say again?
I'm just thinking about Dawn Shields.
Okay. Do you ask him about Dawn Shields?
Sure. Let's talk about Dawn Shields.
He doesn't know anything about Dawn Shields.
You know anything about?
Do you share your theories about Dawn Shields with him?
Question: do we share it? I don't.
You know anything about godstones?
That's all he gave you. There's a lot of tumors that they are. It's just a general knowledge. A godstone is supposedly the piece of a god. And he's referencing things that you wouldn't know as an average person from a more intellectual place, but he's not giving you much more information to what a godstone is. It allows you protection from the spell plague. So if you have one, you are essentially immune. That the Imperium does seem to make them. There's always been a weird idea that they may not be of the best quality. But there's also the counterpoint is they have the ability to have so many people that are protected from the spell plague, and it seems to give them other abilities. They have a lot more clerics in their organization, so that kind of outweighs whatever, I guess, mass production they seem to have of the giving of divine power and divine protection. But in a world where the spell plague and the arcane / psionic, I won't say powers. Obviously, the powers come, but it is also a plague. It's like a radiation. It's a contagion. The more that spreads, the more chaos spreads, and that's bad for a lot of things. So the godstones are supposed to, protect people from that. He gives you a couple, I guess, maybe one step deeper bits of information that, historically, there was a time when godstones were, when you found big pieces, you would break them down into smaller pieces that you could share with your community to protect your family. They used to be given away instead of hoarded like they are now. Any other questions?
No. This guy's from the towns of the Imperium are from, right? So that's what Neverember was friends with the Imperium folks, aren't they? So are you part of the Imperium?
He was not a supporter of the move to join the Imperium, but yes, I'm technically a citizen of Ravensburg and now a member of the Imperium since we've joined their city-state has joined the Imperium.
What's your relationship with Neverender then before this?
Just being a lord in his court. I didn't vote for him. You know, I'm not entirely doing it, but I have some repute in the city. You know, I'm not well known. I'm not unknown. Not unknown.
Not.
I'm pretty naughty myself.
Who's there?
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you. We hope we survive to see you again, and be safe.
Wait, what?
The way out should be clear. Don't worry, you're good.
No. He's staying. He's hiding in the hole.
No, wait.
We'll be back.
You guys don't sound very sure about that. Wait, what? No, wait. We closed the door for it.
No. Go over, Jevy. We'll be back.
He might not make it. We often let him nearly die.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, before we go, hey, do you know anything about the fish head guy that's next door?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, his name is Chan Zen.
Tenzin, the fish head guy.
Fishy.
My limitations were seeing this room that you just put me in, my cell, a small piece of the fountain room, and a study.
Okay. Just checking, make sure you say the same things over and over again. Sometimes people lie.
I don't know if I like you anymore.
It's okay. You don't have to.
It's okay. We know you're just like
Ow.
Darla.
You said,
Closing it in.
yeah. He said there's a ritual, so maybe we just run in and kill everybody.
That's how any ritual, good ritual starts, right?
Let's call you guys to save people for living. No, murder hobos. Okay.
Right.
And the elementals are coming.
No, they're on our
comment
side.
about the fuzzy feeling is more for story than anything else. You guys, there's something about knowing that, and you know it's a secret. You don't know how it is, but it's a weird moment. He told you about what he did and what he thinks, and you know what he told you is a secret, and you shouldn't tell anybody else.
That won't be a problem.
Nobody else. Just your group.
Just us, boys.
All right. I'd like you to look at one more room. I'm gonna speed it up. You check the room to the left there.
Fish head.
There's nothing there. I will grab everybody into a little ball. Hold on.
You want to be in a little ball?
Go talk to.
We love balls.
You love balls.
You guys are fantastic. You know that?
Yes, we are.
Are you anti-sport? Is that what you're saying?
I am.
Didn't you play football?
He did foot the ball.
He was putting balls. Freak.
All right, so you see.
What do we see?
Let's see. Look, I can drag this in for you. There you go. Rubble chokes the southeast corner of the room, leaving only a small gap near the uneven ceiling. Some of the rubble has been reassembled into a low table, which bears a small clockwork components. A hulking fish-head creature wearing exquisite silk finery carefully examines the tiny parts. as you walk in, let's see. As you come in, he says, I heard the fighting before. I assume you're not going to start a ruckus in here? Dead adventurers? Or future dead adventurers?
We could start a ruckus if you keep up with that.
No,
Not me. Everyone
ignore
comes
my
here. Everyone who
friend.
comes here dies. I'm stuck in this room.
Why are you stuck in the room?
It is my job to assemble these clocks. Hold on.
What are the clocks for?
What does he do? I am bound to a portion of the catacombs, and there are the artificers and geomancers once called the Water Clock Guild. So, because they can't unbound me, I am bound here, fixing these systems, messing around.
Why can't they unbound you?
They don't exist anymore.
So you were bound and now there's no one to unbind you?
How many clocks do you have to fix?
Say again?
How many clocks do you have to fix before you can get out of
It's
here?
not. It's a fix of the pipes. The pipes all working here.
So, is there no way for anyone else to unbind you?
Hold on. I'm reading ahead. Please. He's still thinking this. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about this. He believes that they're still going. This is written wrong, and I apologize about that. This system has been broken, and he has been left here to fix it apart. He's been making it work for, years. He thinks he's almost done. It should take another year or two, maybe 3 at tops. But the length of time doesn't seem to bother here because he's really enjoyed the work of fixing these pipes and getting this system working. He kept saying the Water Clock Guild, but you're pretty sure that they're defunct now, Elsie, because you made your check earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it. Some of the there's some debate online whether they may have used AI in here or at least bad editing that didn't link. Like some of the bullet point at the top of this list doesn't match up to the bullet point at the bottom of the list. You're like, wait, how can you do both of those? So that's a much better way to say that. He doesn't know that. But
Okay.
you realize for your time in the city, they've been gone for a while. Nobody's going to come unbind this guy.
Yeah. So I'll let him know that and tell him, hey, if you want a job, you can come work for me.
You someone have to cast a dispel and maybe a little more to kind of crack this.
Oh, shit.
He's bound until he finishes this or someone cracks it. Probably a Gias.
Is there anything we can help you with?
And
she swirls her all-purpose tool at her fingers as he says that.
I mean, you could help him eventually move all this rubble and get it set up, but that's a long time and not probably what you're looking to do. He says, he talks about the pipe systems, and you mentioned you turned the things up, and you said that the water, you made friends with the water elementals. He says, great, that's fantastic. I don't like the cultists, and the water elementals are kind of friendly. And you already talked about the room next door and the prisoner nearby. He's never met the gnome. That's pretty much it. He doesn't see much of the cultists. He stays away from them. But really likes that you helped out the water elementals and made friends and said that means a lot to him actually.
Okay, well, tell you what. Go ahead.
Here. If you talking about it, how much is this worth? Yeah, let's do that.
I show him the bracelet.
He gives you some treasure.
Yeah.
He gives you a gold flywheel. It's not part of his work. He says, "Here, you can have this. You guys seem to be good guys. You didn't kill the people next door. They're kind of my friends, so he's all right."
Nice.
What's the flywheel do?
It flies.
It's just a piece of gold. It's a hunk of gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Money's money.
Bracelet.
Money's money.
Money's money.
Ask him about
All
the
right.
bracelet.
So, and just so you know, he looks like this. The other room was another water pressure room. Roll a investigation check. I'm sure you were checking every room.
Yeah. Everything.
So go ahead and roll an investigation check at advantage, LC, because I'm still helping you.
Yeah.
Everything all the time.
And guidance. Oh my god, double ones.
You're
Double
fucking
one.
god.
You get lost in the paper bag, we can never find you again.
You got knocked the
Investigated
fuck
the
out,
shit
man.
out of that
Give me
room,
my
didn't
shot.
you?
Elsie's walking in circles. She will not stop, ever.
So you don't find anything.
No shit. Got my ass
Here, guys.
cheeks.
It's wet. Which is really funny.
Yeah, it is.
It is super funny. There are 3 doors at the top there, and that is where we will pick up tomorrow. Next time, you guys will all be in this room up here. Water has begun creeping down the stairwells to your left there. With some abandon, actually. It's not a small amount of stuff.
Yeah, good.
But I think this is a great place to stop. I'm going to stop the stream so we can finish up ourselves. Thank you all who came to watch the stream tonight. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you, Shatter, if you're still here. Thank you all for watching our D&D stream. Next time, they'll continue on down. Hopefully, there'll be less time fucking about. And
fuck. Oh, sorry.
Bleep all that shit. At the end there. And, yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a great night.